Hello, hello, hello! What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fine Tuesday evening to ya all. Good to see ya, good to see ya, good to see ya! What is a Veramit running water Jason Street? Rayodi, Maru Monster, Varchild, MTGGoldfish, I guess that's me, Ace Cloud. How has everyone been? It feels like it's been forever. I am super happy to be back. Finally back. It was a long trip in Vegas, but it's good to take a break, but I'm super excited to be back. I missed all of you. I missed each and every one of you. Karamatic, Longcap, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. And Coco's Homebrews, big soup cheer for our new subscriber. What's up, already dead? Zolrin, the Killer Stone, Rachel Wolf, Sterix. Oh man, how is everyone? Did you survive? I was gone for 10 days. That is the longest we went without streaming since I've started streaming, so I'm glad you are all still here. Oh, I missed you so much. You made my name sound so much cooler than it actually was. Sometimes there's an upside to mispronouncing things. Sometimes it mispronounces in a good way. Cold Shoulder for the 34th month. Oh, I did have a good vacation. I'm glad to be back. And Veramit for 30th month. Welcome you both back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Have I talked horror historic on Arena yet? We talked about it on the podcast today. We'll talk about it as we go along as well. I have thoughts and feelings on Arena Historic and the pricing of it in specific. Oh, well, I'm back, Joseph. I'm back. We're good. Yeah, Vegas was a blast. Hopefully, I got to meet a lot of you. I don't always connect Twitch names with real person names and handshakes and card signings, but hopefully I got to meet a lot of you there. It was a super fun trip. Bings F and Wolf Slayer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Made it to Diamond using Yaramonica. Oh, that deck is so much fun to play. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. This deck is the greediest Stoneforge deck I have ever seen. It is just ridiculously greedy. As soon as I saw Savage Knuckleblades, when you see Nux, you gotta play the deck. So, I don't even know what to call it. 5-color SnowBlade is what I went with. It is the piliest of piles of good stuff. Just play it all. Anything that's good, jam it in the deck, along with Stoneforge. Hope for the best. So, yes, it is 5-color SnowBlade pile. Yes, SCG Dallas. Man, Modern is awesome right now. I am super excited for this. So, we got a lot to catch up on. We got Magic to play. We got Historic to talk about. We got, before we even get to our reminders, Throne of Eldraine cards coming out as of today. We have 2 already, including Oku, Thief of Clowns. What is food? What is food? Give me your guess. What is food? Create a food token. I think that's what determines if this card is good or not. The Beast Within, that's fine-ish, relatively. The negative, I guess it's okay. The ultimate, quote-unquote. The food token, that is what this is all about. Oh, yeah, also, I got this to open. I forgot. I was saving this. I got back from Vegas, and I had this this package in the mail, which is from Wizards, I believe. But I was saving this to open on stream so we could see what it was. I mean, I think other people have opened it. Let's see. Royal Courts of Throne of Eldraine requests the honor of your presence. September 4th, 2019, twitch.tv/magic. And then a slightly broken gingerbread man. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, there you go. I don't know. Do you think this is actually edible? That's the question. Do you actually eat the gingerbread man? Codename Duckfin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. For what it's worth, I'm pro scoop when you think you can't win. Just play for the 1% is lane. I agree with that as well. Zoran, welcome you as well. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what food is. I don't know. Should I actually eat it? It feels somewhat edible. Alright, here we go. I guess I have to at least... Oh, man, it's like falling apart now. It breaks so easily. Alright, I guess we'll eat the head. The gingerbread man head. And see. Okay. It's not bad. This is our food token. Maybe that's what the gingerbread man is. Maybe... Oh, that is a little gingery. I don't even like gingerbread, honestly, but I guess I gotta finish it now. Alright. The head has been eaten. My food review channel would not be kind. Would not be kind on gingerbread. It's not the best flavor. Any info on when we can expect spoilers for Throne? So, as this little invitation said, starting tomorrow at noon Eastern, there's some special stream, so check that out. And then next week, spoiler season starts in full. So starting Monday and going for, I believe, 2 weeks, we should have spoilers, which should be sweet. So yeah. So, Throne of Eldraine, we can talk about all this stuff as we're going along, though. I am super hyped. Modern is awesome. New standard set coming. Historic stuff to talk about. 2 weeks of Vegas vacation, meeting people, all that stuff. So, we got plenty to talk about tonight, which probably means we should start doing our reminders and playing Magic. Gregory, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. I'm an amateur Christmas cookie baker. Let me send you a... Ooh, maybe it's just that this isn't... I don't know. I've never been a big gingerbread fan, but maybe there's like really good gingerbread that I've never had. That could be possible as well. I could see that. That could be a possibility. Anyway, let's do our reminders, talk about this deck, start playing Magic, then we can talk about Throne of Eldraine, Vegas, Historic, whatever y'all want to talk about. Modern being awesome, so Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one, in the future. Jay Zoller, the draft was actually really fun. It was super fun. Thank you so much for that. I have some cards for you still to get back to you. I will be getting them back to you. Yeah, it was a blast. It was one of the highlights. Next year, though, you got to come and draft with us, Jay Zoller. You got to do it. You got to do it. I believe it should be noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific for the preview stream. So yeah, keep an eye out for that tomorrow. I will definitely be watching. We got a couple of early spoilers today. I assume we'll get a few more. Well, let me see, Keflis. Also, on the normal YouTube, a quick content update. We have deck techs going up all week. Crim videos. Tomorrow's Against the Odds is a special episode, and then things should be back to normal starting over the weekend. Budget Magic, Mucha Brew, all that stuff. Everything back to normal. I'm officially back. So keep an eye out for that. Of course, our sponsor tonight, like usual, is the very awesome Card Kingdom. And if you're looking for some Commander 2019 cards, maybe you want to get prepared for Throne of Eldraine and New Standard, you can pick them all up over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a Saffron Olive sticker if you were so inclined, just by mentioning it in your order note. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom. Oh, thank you, hello, and I am so happy to be back. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated, certainly not required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. So I think that's our reminders. Why don't we play the Swan deck? I'm sure we will play the Swan deck. It'll probably be a Mucha Brew deck, actually. I think that deck tech is really popular. People love Swans. Swans are like so popular for some reason. The Greater Maddie for the 5th month. Hey, good to see you as well. Thank you, thank you. And Jonathan Snow for the 22nd. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soup cheer for our new subscribers, resubscribers. DizzyButt TV, Grecken, welcome you as well. Big soups here for you. Oh, yes. All right, so let's talk about this deck and start playing some actual Magic. Then I will answer all your questions. We'll talk about everything, have lots of fun as we go along. So our deck tonight, 5-color Savage SnowBlade. I don't even know. We're in Modern with Stoneforge Mystic, which means things are crazy. Things are just all over the place. How do I like the band so far? Modern is the best that it has been in years, maybe. Like, it's so good right now. This is the most fun I've been having playing Modern. So things will probably change. Someone will figure out a broken deck. That's what tends to happen. But for right now, I think the bannings have been a smashing, huge, awesome, wonderful success. And Modern is just as good as it gets right now. It is so good. I just remember, I mean, I'm still not sure how good Stoneforge will be. I think it'll be a playable card and it'll be good, but I think that the concerns that it's going to break the format or that you like have to play Stoneforge to be competitive, I don't think that's coming true. I think it's a playable card and it's a decent card, but I don't think it's breaking the format or anything. Modern is best when blue-white is unplayable and Treachery and Supreme. Jay Zoller, you have the most contrarian opinions on anything. So, all right, let's talk about this deck. So, this deck, It's all the good stuff. All the good stuff in the world. Stoneforge Mystic, get us equipment, of course. We have Sword of Fire and Ice, Batter Skull in the main deck. We have another sword, two more actually. I do not know why we have Sword of Truth and Justice. This is, I thought, was like the worst sword, but I guess we can put counters on our Planeswalkers. That's sort of something. But Sword of Truth and Justice, Sword of Sinew and Steel in the sideboard. So tons of Stoneforge targets. Hey, what's up, Zelda Zach? How are you? We have our first donation of the night. Ooh, already with the donations. Thank you so much. This one comes to us from Joseph88, and let me see, pulling it up on Streamlabs. Joseph88 with the $4.20 donation. Here's a little 420 in hopes that you get couch locked and never leave us again. LOL. Well, Joseph, thank you so much for the donation. Definitely appreciate it. And vacation's out of the way. I'm not planning on going anywhere in the near future, so we should be good. We should be good to go. So, yeah, I guess good stuff in Knuckleblades. Knuckleblades, that's actually the reason I wanted to play the deck. Knuckleblade is just such a cool card. 3 mana, 4/4. You can do all these abilities, bouncing it, giving it haste, pumping it, etc., etc. But really, we have Astrolab to fix our mana, along with Permazic Vista, a bunch of different fetch lands, shock lands, one of each snow-covered basic land. Taylor Jones for the 2-year resub. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. And then to go with Stoneforge Mystic, we have some good multicolor stuff. ice-fang Kotal draws us a card, wears the sword very well. Savage Knuckleblade to get in some random damage and be big. Nicole Bolas maybe flips into a Planeswalker, another good flying threat. A few random Planeswalkers, Ren and 6, because why not? We can keep getting back our fetch lands to make our land drops and maybe trigger Tireless Tracker. To Fairy Time Raveler, because it's a strong card, shuts down counter spells. Jace the Mind Sculptor, just any good, expensive big thing. And then also Knuckleblade for removal, Lightning Bolts, couple of Assassin's Trophies, Birds of Paradise to fix the mana, and that's basically the deck. Pennybot for the 21st month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our re-subscriber. Why no Elbrus Blinding Blade? I'm gonna have to read this. Elbrus, alright, Elbrus the Blinding Blade. 7 mana, equipped creature gets +1/+0. That seems good. When it deals combat damage, you get to transform it into a 13/13 Flying Intimidate Trample. That would be kind of funny. I mean, maybe it's good. I think the problem is, what happens if they kill your Stoneforge? And Stoneforge does die a lot. Like, I imagine you play Stoneforge, tutor this up, your opponent kills it, and then you just can never cast it. I think that's the concern. It was so much fun to talk to you outside of Vegas about Ween and run into you a few times. Hopefully we can play some Modern or something in the future. Taylor Jones for sure. I would love to. And yeah, it was cool to have some Ween talk. So that is the plan. Playing Stoneforges, playing good stuff, also Nux, because Nux is cool and looks sweet, and hoping for the best, seeing what happens, living in our brave new Stoneforge Mystic-fueled world. This deck isn't going 5-0 anyway. Oh, Kermanic, we're going 5-0. Easy 5-0. We got Knuckleblade. How could it go wrong? We have a new donation. This one from Hello Nen. $2 donation. Hey Seth, isn't the new Planeswalker Oku extremely strong? Curve out into Dreadhorde Evasion into Oku for 4/4 Elks every turn. Ooh. Well, the synergy does sound good. I hadn't really considered that. I think my opinion. Hey, what's up, Salty Dog CG? It was super good. It was nice to get a break. It was nice to meet everyone in Vegas. Just all around, it was super awesome. So, the only Joe Fish. Welcome back to the Fishbowl log with Bat Boss. Big soups here for our re-subscribers and. MDL0114, welcome you as well. Big soups here for you. Thank you. Oh, so, all right, let's give it a shot. Let's see how this goes. So, who else did I meet in Vegas? I saw Taylor Jones. We just talked about that. 5-color with a lot of basics. I mean, we have Prismatic Vista that kind of helps with it, but Wall of Chaos for the 33rd month. Did the shirt fit? Yes. Oh, Wall of Chaos. The shirt is awesome, and I will get you a picture if you want one. I wish we could have got one together. That would have been awesome, but you caught us all, like, randomly scattered about, so... Best moment of Vegas. Oh, man, there were so many fun moments in Vegas. Got to finally meet Vince in person and his beard, quote-unquote beard. So that was fun. We went out to Korean barbecue. Wait, did I miss a donation? Oh, no, Joseph. You might have missed it from a few minutes ago, but it was the 420 couch locked one, right? Thank you again. Thank you again for that. I'm not planning on going anywhere in the near future, Joseph, so we should have our content good to go. I will be effectively couch locked to get through spoiler season, get all our stuff done. Krim is much nicer than I thought he would be. Super nice guy. Krim is a super nice guy. By the way, I sent to Goldfish fan page rotation-proof elementals. Ooh, that sounds super sweet. I will have to check it out. I do love me some Yarok. Any Commander Clash news next season? Resume date at least. Ooh, so Miss Sibis. So Commander Clash. There will be episodes, special episodes from Vegas, going up the next 2 Fridays, assuming everything goes to plan. But that's a plan, next 2 Fridays, and then the next season will kick off right after that. So starting Friday, we will have Commander Clash episodes, 2 special ones, and then right into the next season. So you do not have long to wait for Commander Clash to be coming back. Mega Tire and Afro Throws, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. The special episodes are super fun too. I'm excited for them to get out and see what people think. I think the trade I made for Krim was a little big for him. Krim is pretty tiny. I was surprised. I was surprised that Krim was tiny, really tiny. Vince was a lot taller than I thought, honestly. For some reason, I thought that Vince was sort of like small. Elfin. Maybe elfin is the term. Well, I thought he was small, but Vince is actually a pretty tall guy. I was surprised. And then, of course, a lot of people were surprised at how tall I was. That's a common theme when I meet people for the first time. Yes, Commander Clash coming very soon. Want to say congrats on taking elves all the way to the finals in Vegas. That was super sweet that worked out. I cannot believe that beat is it Phoenix, which is just like a ridiculously bad matchup, apparently. Splatter Boy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, Zach? No, you. It was awesome to meet you, Zach. We still gotta talk, for sure. I definitely want to talk more. We had some good talks in Vegas. Yeah, you were impressively tall. You were taller than me, and there's not too many times that I run into people taller than me. I'm used to being the tallest one around most of the time. Caesar, unless I'm hanging out with my family, then no. Caesar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Yes, I'm glad to be back. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber, Astro. Oh, Nux. That's a Nux. That's a Nux. Okay. Well, next turn we can Nux. Next turn we can Nux into Tracker, maybe. Oh, I'm glad to be back, Caesar. I don't think I'm as tall as Huey. Marshall's pretty tall, too. I'm like 6'3.5-ish. Not quite 6'4". Del Torbs, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for the kind words as well. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I think Huey is really tall. I run Savage Knuckleblade in my Teamer deck in Modern. Pretty sweet when you get birds. Yeah, we do have birds in this deck. We don't have them in this hand, but we do have them available in this deck. And we have another new donation. So many donations tonight. Blue Cheese, $2.50. Welcome back. Quick question. How impressive was Krim's bearded person? It was majestic. the 3 scraggly hairs. I still don't understand how Krim managed to work his way into our beard war, but he did very impressively. Shizner and Dr. Love, welcome to the Fishbowl. There's the Death Shadow. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. What do we do about a tutu? That's actually like, what do we do about this Death Shadow? Jeez. Alright. Polluted. How do we do this? Well, it's Polluted Delta. Crack it. I mean, we can run out Nux, but I don't think Nux can stop this Death Shadow. Run out Knuckleblade. Can our 3-drop beat our opponent's 1-drop? The haste is... I don't think we're attacking with Knuckleblade. Maybe we should have. I wanted to try to save Tireless Tracker to get a clue. Oh, Dismember. Ooh, and the Death Shadow's a 6/6. So we can try to start, like, jacing to bounce Death Shadow. Down to 13. This is not looking great. Opponent. Oh, no. And a Gurmag Angler. Ooh, Death Shadow is... Alright. 5-0 Dream is already dying. I mean, we can Jace, right? But it's not going to work very well. Stoneforge. Just too slow. So we can shock down to 11, play Jace, bounce Death Shadow, lose Jace, opponent replays Death Shadow. Does that get us anywhere? What possible outs are there to these? Are you in the... For you in Urza deck... Wait. For you in Urza deck, are better Stoneforge Mystic or Goblin Engineer? Ooh. That's a good question. I have not played a Goblin Engineer build yet. I need to try one out. Alright, play Jason Mind Sculptor. Bounce... Well, bounce the Angler. We could just potentially be dead, though. This is a fragile situation. That Shadow gets so big so fast. And our removal is mostly Lightning Bolt, which is not great against Death Shadow opponent. Hitting our face. Are we dead? We're probably dead. Oh, we are definitely dead. Alright. Well, that was a big Death Shadow on turn 2. Do you think Fatal Push is a premier removal in current Modern? Maybe. Fatal Push or Lightning Bolt, probably. I think Path to Exile is a little bit worse against Stoneforge, because if you play Stoneforge and get Batterskull and then your Stoneforge gets Pathed, it just kind of ramps you into the Batterskull, which is a little bit less effective. Is Assassin's Trophy not premier a removal spell? I mean, Assassin's Trophy is good too. It kind of suffers from the same problem. The flexibility is very nice, but giving your opponent a land can be painful. Piguano, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Well, we might have to bring in Sinew and Steel just to have protection. That might be worth it. We don't have a lot of, like, Rest in Peace, meh. Spell Snare, meh. Dismember, I guess we could bring in. It's probably better than like, a Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt doesn't seem like it does much here. Oozes, I guess, could keep the graveyard in check. I kind of want Sinew and Steel. We just are lacking removal that lines up with our opponent's threats. Count Joku and Penguino, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Which member? Dismember. Should play Kolaghan's Command. Kolaghan's Command is good. And we can play anything in this deck. Literally anything. I guess Ice-fang Coatl is kind of our removal spell. Let's run it like that. That seems fine. Yeah, maybe Path would be good. Lightning Bolt's nice because it can hit Planeswalkers, which is relevant. M. Jacobs, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 13th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. And Hammer Time, what would you put for looting? That is a good question. Probably... I mean, I think Stoneforge is a good option, but that doesn't really help if you're building a budget version. Because Stoneforge is so expensive. I guess maybe... I think we only had 2 removal spells in the budget build. Maybe go up to 4 removal spells. And then maybe just max out the, like, Sigarda's Aid Magnetic Thief package. I think we only had 6, so you can go up to 8 Magnetic Thief / Sigarda's Aids. And add in 2 more removal spells. I think that's the way to go. What do you think about Urza in Modern now? I think Urza is probably going to be a tier 1 deck. I wouldn't be surprised. It might be tier 1 right now. Like, it's really early to see what the meta looks like. I've played a lot of Stoneforge decks. I've played Tron a lot. I've played Burn a lot. And I play Urza a lot. Those are the decks that I personally have played most often on Magic Online. This mana. Oh, God. Oh, the greed. The greed. Okay. Keep, I guess? Do we even keep? We have to get white for Stoneforge, which means we can't cast anything else. Have I seen Magic Aid Stoneforge deck? I have not. Just got Saffron Olive sticker for my Commander 2019. Yeah, I think we got a ball again. For my Commander 2019 order. Awesome! The sticker is super cool. Let's keep this. This seems fine. We will put... I kind of want Jace. Maybe we put... Are we putting Stoneforge to the bottom? Oh, man, I think we might be. That sounds crazy, but I think we are. I think we got to keep Quaddle because it's one of our few ways to actually kill a Death Shadow. Yeah, alright. Stoneforge bottom. As weird as that sounds. It's getting shuffled anyway, so it'll be fine. So Polluted Delta. I mean, ideally we'll get down Wrenn and 6 next turn, and then Jace the turn after that, and that's a pretty good start. Quaddle does draw a card. It draws a card no matter what, but then Death Touch only if we have 3 snow permanents. The Death Touch is one of the big things we need in this matchup. Wrenn and 6 sucks against Grixis Death Shadow. Does it? I mean, I guess it probably dies frequently. I guess we take... Yeah, let's take Overgrown Tomb. Untapped. Birds of Paradise. Go. Hey, Seth, if Stoneforge starts taking over Modern, could you see something like Stony Silence spiking? Maybe. Although Stony Silence is kind of a medium answer. I think stuff that kills, like, Batterskull and Swords, like Kolaghan's Command, is better. Because with Stony Silence, you can still put Batterskull into play and still turn it into a creature. I mean, it does slow it down. So I think I would look more towards like Kolaghan Command type effects, I think, if something was going to spike. You play only Urza with Stoneforge, is it good? I've seen a couple of decks do that. I haven't actually played them myself yet. I think if you're tutoring up the combo, like Thopter Foundry Sword of the Meek, then it probably is reasonable. What do you think of Modern Dead Guy Ale under 100 ticks? Ooh, let me see, Card Shot. Kajaki, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent trying to figure out what to take. I don't know what they take here, honestly. Modern Dead Guy Ale looks good. Got the swords. Man, it's so funny that it's like $1,000 in paper and under $100 on Magic Online. No, it looks good, though. I like it. The budget mana seems fairly functional. Alright. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Pass the turn. Well, let's see. If we can get Jace down, life is pretty sweet. I don't know what the odds are, but yeah, there goes our Wrenn and 6. I think Stoneforge is not going to break the format or anything. I think it's decent, but not like format breaking. Opponent, Blood Crypt, untapped, down to 12. Death Shadow life total. Unseen Spectre, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. There's a Death Shadow. Yeah, if you ever want to see the deck, exclamation point deck gets there, and then there's also the deck overlay on the stream itself if you want to go that direction. Opponent, passing. Alright, well, let's Quaddle. Draw a card. I assume they encounter our Jays with Stubborn Denial, which is kind of sad. Oh. Do we run it out? Does it get better if we wait? Probably not. Oh, this might be a bad matchup for our deck. Kevin Skulker, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I'd love to see it, Drizzy Dusker. Yeah, I mean, I assume that this doesn't work, but it probably doesn't get more likely to resolve in the future, because this is going to... Whoa, okay. Okay. Interesting. Wow, I was not expecting that, but it worked. Spice Cafe for the 21st month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, Radori? How are you? Good to see you, good to see ya. So now what do we do? Do we brainstorm? Do we try to bounce Death Shadow? If we bounce Death Shadow and then Jace gets bolted, that's pretty annoying. But if we don't bounce Death Shadow, then we probably lose Jace to Death Shadow. And I do like drawing cards. Oh, I want to brainstorm. Alright, we'll bounce. Bounce the Death Shadow. Oh! Go to combat, get in with Coatl for one, and pass the turn. If we get to untap and brainstorm with Jace, then I'm going to feel a lot better about where we're at. Welcome to the stream for the 28th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our re-subscriber. So, GP Vegas content, the problem with going to 2 is it dies to Kolaghan's Command 2, which is bad. GP Vegas content going to start coming out Friday, and will be going up for like the next week or so. Oh! Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Alright, Thoughtseizes, please. Yes! Got him! Our hand is so bad. Gypsy Bob! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Alright, now we get to... Ooh, and a dismember. Well, let's brainstorm with Jace. Alright. So we'll put back Prismatic Vista. Put back Snow-Covered Mountain. Play Prismatic Vista. Crack Prismatic Vista. Get a Snow-Covered Mountain. Nux. Oh, Nux is going to be good here. This is good, Nux. Nux. Hasty Nux. Combat. Attack. Opponent. Down to 1. Dismember Snapcaster. And pass the turn. Okay. Down to 1. Down to 1. Oh, Nux coming through! That was as good as it gets. Commander Clash is back this weekend with special GP Vegas episodes, and then the new season's going to start in a couple of weeks. But yes, it is back with GP Vegas versions of Commander Clash. And Opposed scoops it up. Nux getting the job done. Okay, that was good. That was very good. Why on the site is Wurza's deck name... Wait, why on the site is the Wurza deck name... Is it a mistake, or Urza would Stoveforge with the name White UB? So when decks are first added to the site, they are just added by their colors, and then we have to name them. So it might just be that it hasn't been named yet. Yeah, Savage Knuckleblades is such a sweet card, and it seems like... close to being good enough to actually be competitive. It dodges lightning bolts, got a bunch of abilities. It's just never quite found its home, but the new Commander Clash cast is still a secret. You're gonna have to wait. Although I will tell you, it is not a goldfish person. It's not someone that is a goldfish person. It is a commander person. But not a goldfish person, so it should be a surprise. Yeah, it's not just like, oh, we got like whatever Vince back or Jen back or some reshuffling. It's someone that is new to the Commander Clash crew. No, Vince is kind of a gold. I mean, Vince is not a goldfish employee or anything, but he did a season before. I consider Vince part of the extended goldfish family. Even though he's technically on Channel Fireball and has his own channel and everything, but why is Urza Julian Henry on your site? That's a good question. Can you send me a link? I will have to update that. So Jeremy, one of the episodes coming up while we wait for the new season is our crossover with SCG. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. That's gonna be super fun. Got your favorite commander altered? Ooh. It's not Prof. Prof is too busy. That would be sweet, but no, it is not Prof. Ooh, I like that. That's a sweet altar. Very cool. Very nice. Do we want to change anything? Probably not. Let's run it back. Jeremy from Star City Games does Commander Versus. If you've ever watched Commander Versus, he's one of the Commander Versus crew. Vacation was good, but I also miss just like playing Magic and making content. I had to sneak in. I 5-0'd a couple times with my Bant Stoneforge deck while I was on vacation. Magic is awesome, and it's hard to get away from. Pote it. Can you play the mono blue Delver list that's around? I'm not lucky enough for Delver. I mean, we could try it, but that's normally my problem, is I'm just not lucky enough to make Delver work. Does Historic coming to Arena make you feel more optimistic that they'll put more formats in the game eventually? Do we want to talk about Historic and Arena? Swally Loxodon, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I don't know about the setup for. All right, what are we playing here? Snow-covered mountain. That's awkward. Let's just. Flooded Stradgo. I am not sold on Historic. I'm not sold on how they're doing it. Charging X2 for wild cards is just not going to allow the format to be successful. I think I understand why they're doing it. They don't want Historic to compete with Standard. They want people to play Standard because it rotates, and rotation equals money, and you gotta buy more cards. So from Wizards' perspective, I see why they're doing it. I don't think they want Historic to actually be successful. So yeah, I don't have a super ton of faith that Historic is going to take off and be successful, unfortunately. I hope it does, but JSC, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Awesome, dude, handing out the gift subs. Ooh, to Red Panda Bear 82, welcome you to the Fishbowl. Big soup cheer for you. Yeah, so I don't know. I also am a little nervous about the adding new cards thing. That also seems really greedy. Or like it has potential to be very like money grabby and greedy, so I'm a little worried about the whole thing. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading it and it's going to be better than I think, but I kind of feel like Wizards just doesn't want Historic to be played. And all the way, they have to do it because there needs to be a place to play cards after rotation. So they are kind of like priced into having this format, but they don't really want to have this format. So they're doing everything they can to like, technically the format exists, but making it so hard to get into and hard to play that no one will actually play it, or not many people actually play it. That's kind of my personal feelings on it. A Revelant Merfolk for the 4th month. Have you ever considered growing a solo stash to get one up on Vince? Ooh. At one point, a long time ago, I did like the Ringo Starr mustache from the Beatles. That was a long time ago. I don't know. I'm used to the beard. I would feel bad losing the beard. I can tell you it is not Keanu Reeves for this season of Commander Clash. It is definitely not. That would be interesting. I wonder if we get Keanu to do some content. Can we see the Bat Stoneforge list? I tweeted about it. I could also pull it up. I also am playing it for Mucha Brew this weekend, so there are going to be videos of it, but yes. And other people have 5-0'd with it as well. It's kind of legit-ish, I think. Ooh, Assassin's Trophy that we can't cast because our mana's ridiculous. So, let's see. Well, Prismatic Vista, go. Oh, we're just going to die. Our greedy mana. I feel like this deck really wants an Astrolabe. I feel like Astrolabe is, like, super essential for this deck working. Yeah, what deck would Keanu play? Thoughts on the Throne of Eldraine spoilers? So the Planeswalker, we talked about him a tiny bit earlier. The Planeswalker Thoughtseize gonna take our stuff. Well, crack this down to 13. I think we have to run out Coatl. Grab the forest. Coatl. Unfortunately, not Death Touchy yet. Draw Snow-Covered Swamp. Alright. Alright. Ooh, that's not looking good. PBs! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So the Planeswalker, I think, it really depends on what a food token does. I think it seems like it has... Wow, no attacks. Our opponent must have thought that was death touching, even though it isn't. Ooh, Nux. Alright. Well, we will Nuck you. Knucking around. Nux. Snow-Covered Swamp. Death Touch. Pass the turn. Alright, we're staying alive. We have put up some defense. This might be our opponent setting up to win with Double Strike and Trample that we can't really stop. The other card, Flaxen Intruder, I'm not really sure how that works. Does that work the way So what I think that it does is you play it as a creature, and then when the creature dies, you can essentially, like, flash it back from your graveyard. I'm not 100% sure that's what it actually is. Wait, food token is an artifact, sacrifice it, gain 2 life. Is that actually what it is? Ugh, we needed that Coatl. Alright, opponent. Gets in with Death Shadow. Plague Engineer on Snake. Ugh, alright, sure. 6, not looking great. What do we draw? More Nux. Nux for days. I don't think Nux does it, though. Oh, Nux. Whoa! Huge donation. $100 donation from Mikiri1210. Hey Seth, would you consider a series where you choose a card from Standard, design a deck for it in every Eternal format, and talk about how viable it could be? The support cards would get stronger as you go back, so that would be the opposition. Ooh, or so would the opposition. Well, Mikiri, thank you so much for the donation, and that's actually a really cool idea. I like that. I think it would have to choose the right cards to make it interesting. Cards that maybe have, like, at least some playability in older formats or some potential of playability. But that's actually a really cool idea. I think it is. Oh, we're going to time out. What do we do here? Do we Batter Skull? Why doesn't attack force a block? Well, I think the problem is... well, we're going to try to... The problem is if we attack before playing Batter Skull, and our opponent has Stubborn Denial, we lose. Plague Engineer trades with this. Batter Skull just chumps. Yeah, I guess we kind of have done that with Panharmonicon. Ooh, let me see, Jank Jesus. Well, play Prismatic Vista. Crack Prismatic Vista. I mean, I guess we're going to lose to Stubborn Denial anyway. Grab an island. Do we attack? We're trading Knuckleblade for Plague. Well, alright. Let's just Batter Skull, see what happens. No Stubborn Denial? No Stubborn Denial, please? Alright, well. Batter Skull down. We're alive for the time being. Not dead yet. Pass the turn. Okay, doing it. Well, that is a spicy swan stack. Kindle the Carnage. What does this do? Discard a card at random. If you do, deals damage equals converted mana cost to each creature. You repeat this process any number of times. Ew. That's sweet. The only problem is, if you hit lands, you fizzle, right? It's still a really cool idea. Little random, but super cool. Green Mage MTG for the 8th month. Hey, Seth, do you think you'll ever do a collective voyage again? Also, what do you think a food token is? I think Flax Intruder is you can cast the welcome home for it from 7, and the right has regular text. Ugh. That's the worst. Actually, that's lethal. Ugh. Ooh, so far so bad. So far so bad for the Nux. I really wanted Nux to be sweet, but that might just be a bad matchup. Opponent is, they got Death Shadows. Death Shadow just trumps the Nux. Will you ever do Collective Voyage again? I think that there will probably be a Collective Voyage again at some point. There's nothing immediately in the works, and I don't know exactly who will be on it, but I've heard rumors of like Tomer or Tom wanting to do another season of Collective Voyage. So I think it's a decent possibility eventually. Do you think Stoneforge is too slow for Blue-White Spirits? I think you can play it in Blue-White Spirits. Oh boy. Alright. Be good, Astrolabe. If this somehow doesn't resolve or stick, we're just never casting anything. Hey, what's up, Amulet of Amulet? Well, Snow-Covered Island. Astrolabe. Draw a card. This deck is so greedy. Another chase. I'm glad to be back, Dr. Doom. See you later. Vote it. Spire Bluff Canal. Passes. Well, let's... Birds of Paradise. And Snow-Covered Swamp. Well, pass the turn. Opponent ops. Oh, opponent's probably storming. No love for the time-saving F8. I don't think I ever use F8. I'm not a F8 fan. F6 I use on occasion. This is a deck someone else built. Someone 5-0'd with this 5-color pile. And I saw Savage Knuckleblade, and I was like, we gotta try it, because there's Savage Knuckleblade. Ooh. Interesting. Well. Okay. I mean, I guess we just play a Jace? And tick up the Jace? Gifts. Oh, they definitely... Opponent definitely is storming. That's not great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Krim said, I can do 3 colors in Esther SnowBlade. Seth said, oh yeah, 5 color in Snow. Exactly. Got a 1-up, Krim. There's Brawl. Are we dead? There's a land. Not yet. Opponent, passing. Coatl. Oh, we do not have much that interacts with what our opponent's doing. Brainstorm with Jays. There's all of our lands. Put back Jace. Put back Tireless Tracker. Play... Teferi. Windswept Heath. Crack Windswept Heath. Snow-Covered Forest. Teferi Bounce Baral. Oh, we shuffled back into the Jays. Alright. Well, pass the turn. We're slowing our opponent down, but if they have a land, they can probably just Brawl combo. Yeah, I mean, we're trying. Sleight of hand for our opponent. Alright, maybe they can't win yet. Teferi is annoying and very, very strong somehow. Opponent, sleight of hand. So what have y'all been doing for the last 10 days? Have you been playing anything sweet in Magic? There's Baral. Are we dead? Apparently not yet. Another Teferi. Well, take up Teferi. Brainstorm with Jace. Put back Stomping Grounds and Jace. Play Play Teferi again. New fairy. Teferi, keep the new one. Bounce Baral. Jace, of course. Pass the turn. So many Jaces. I started playing Mono Blue Fairies FNM and it's sweet. That does sound sweet. I would have bounced with Jace. Yeah, maybe that's better. Are we dead? No, we're probably dead. Oh boy, all the cost reducers. Okay. No death? No death, please. Repeal of birds. Alright. So let's see. Yeah, birds is repealed. Opponent. Passing. So run out a Coatl. Draw a card. It's our Stomping Grounds. Tireless Tracker. Take up to Fairy. Sword of Fire and Ice. Equip Sword of Fire and Ice. Go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. Kill Electromancer. Jace. Bounce Baral. Birds of Paradise. Steam Vents. Tapped. I mean, we're slowing them down. I don't know if there's any endgame here. Played Brad, welcome to the Fist Bowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I learned Coatl while I was in Vegas. Now I'm a pronouncer. A good pronouncer. Pronunciation master. They can't win with Teferi in play. Why can they not win with Teferi in play? Can't they just cast a bunch of spells and win? Like, is Teferi actually stopping our opponent? Opponent passes. Ooh, Stoneforge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Sword is definitely sweet. So Stoneforge gets Batter Skull. That doesn't really help. I think Storm works. What do you think about what I was saying about Flaxen Intruder? What was your theory, Green Mage MTG, that you could just cast either part from your hand? Maybe. Let's take up to Fairy. Brainstorm with Jace. Oh, there's Assassin's Trophy. And our Batter Skull. Put back Batter Skull. Put back the land. Misty Rainforest. Crack Misty Rainforest. Get a... I don't think it matters. Hollowed Fountain untapped. Go to combat. Get in with Coatl. Hit our opponent. Down to 14. Draw a card. Land. Nicole Bolas, the Ravager. Discard a card. And then Assassin's Trophy Brawl. And then, yeah, let's just pass. Is this going to work? Are we somehow going to win from here? Opponent plays a land. Only 4 cards in hand. Come on. No gifts. No gifts. No gifts, please. Opponent. Passing. Oh my goodness. This might be working. We might be doing it. We might be doing it. Okay. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. Sword equipped. Wow. I do not know how we aren't dead yet. Ooh, we draw another bolt. Bolt your face down to 0, and we took down Storm somehow. I do not know how that worked. I have literally no idea how that worked. They must have just drawn all their lands, because we did not have... I mean, we bounced some stuff, but they had so much mana, and they had their brawls. Could you say hi to my friend Jason? He's watching the stream right now. Well, Jason, thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. And then, hello to you, not Mason. Is it water time? Oh, I got my big water today. Gotta wash down the gingerbread man. We didn't do much knocking, but we still got him. Weather... Are we going to weather the storm? Oh, it's just so funny. We have to. Damping Spheres, weather the storm. Damping Spheres, weather the storm. Spell Snare. Maybe Rested Pieces and Oozes? What do we cut, is the other question. I've never weathered the storm. Thank you for the cheer, Atomic Panda. I've never weathered the storm a storm deck. I really want to weather the storm a storm deck, because that just seems so funny. Yes, we are trying to curve Stone Fortune and Knuckleblade into Nicole Bolas El Ravageur. Teferi is mediocre. It bounces something, but... Is it mediocre? I think it's actually okay. Because it stops our opponent from, like, bouncing something at the end of our turn, untapping and comboing off. That actually seems somewhat relevant. It actually, maybe it's Nux. Like, maybe we cut Nux. I guess we need a way to close out the game. Nux is just a dork, though. And I don't know if a dork is... Let's go down Nux. And a Jace. And Psychologist, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. And maybe like Red and 6 is not good in this matchup. Oh, this pile. All right. 2-drop tribal. Go. Yeah, I think it's ice-fang or Nux. I don't know which is actually more important. Yeah, all right. We got a Damping Sphere. That's our best storm card. Yes, I know. I feel bad cutting Nux, but sometimes we gotta do it. Yeah, let's just Prismatic Vista, Snow-Covered Forest, and Bird's Paradise. Go. Come on, Damping Sphere. It's up to you. This is what I've been playing in Modern since my girl got unbanned. What do you think? Ooh, let me see. Letting. Opponent plays a land, passes. Well, let's... Let's Astrolabe. Draw a card. Yes, we were talking about the new cards already. Ooh, opponent counters that? Well, now we'll Hallowed Fountain and Damping Sphere. Go. So opponent has to deal with that before they go off. Blue-white stone. Ooh. Soul Herder is definitely fun. Oh, I love Soul Herder. Soul Herder with Stoneforge is sweet. That looks interesting. Kind of like a human-y, taxish version of Stoneforge. All right, tick up. Top card land to the bottom. You. And are we going to beat Storm? I think the dream of beating Storm might be coming true. Somehow. Somehow. Vote it. Baral. Sure. Batter Skull. Well. Bounce Baral. Wait, can we play? We don't even have... Okay. Flooded Strand. We got to shock ourselves. Crack this. Steam Vents. Green... Blue, red, black. Nicol Bolas, the Ravager. Discard a card. Gifts ungiven. Pass the turn. Oh man, I think we're doing it. Any thoughts about adding Stoneforge to Hammer Time? I definitely want to try it. I think that it is probably the correct thing to do. Would Chromatic Lantern be better than Astrolabe, or is it too slow? A little bit slow, I think. And it doesn't draw a card. That's one of the big reasons that the Astrolabe is good. Yeah, we gotta revisit Hammer Time with Stoneforge. It is on my list. I just don't have a deck built for it yet that I'm happy with. I'm back, General Chow! Hot stuffing! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Now what? Let's brainstorm. I assume our opponent's smart enough to stack the card they want 2 down. Put back Astrolabe. Put back Birds of Paradise. Play Prismatic Vista. Crack Prismatic Vista. Shuffle them away. Snow Governed Swap. Go to Gobbat. Get in with our Nicobolas. The Ravager. Yeah, I don't think we could cut Astrolabe. I think that's the only reason we ever get to cast spells. Tom Ross was playing Green-White Hammer Time with Infect Creatures. That sounds like the Tom Ross way to do it. Tom loves his Infect Creatures. Is there an updated Callblade list with Stoneforge unbanned? There's a lot of... I actually haven't seen any Squadron Hawk builds, so I guess kind of no, I would say. I mean, I'm sure there's one floating out there somewhere, and I was thinking about making one, but I don't actually have just a straight-up Callblade list. Alright, let's see. Opponent's at 16. Let's Astrolabe. Draw a card. Into... Actually, let's just Birds. Birds of Paradise. This lets us potentially flip Nicole Bolas next turn if we want to. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent. Opponent opts. That's fine. That's fine. I think we're doing it. Could you play blue-white Callblade list and run a Stormcrow? Just for the memes? You could. I mean, Stormcrow isn't super modern playable, but it is. It would be funny. Oh, Corbin did one today? That's sweet. Do you think you'll try out Selesnya Eldrazi Blade list anytime soon? I don't know. Is it the one that was from the SCG this weekend? Maybe. I don't know. Is Eldrazi spicy enough for us to play? That's always the question. So I think what we have to do here is play Teferi. So our opponent can't bounce Damping Sphere and combo off. That's step 1. Hear me out. What if they just unban Faithless Looting? Oh, Modern is so much better with Looting banned. It really is. It's so much better. Take up Jace. Land to the bottom. Go to combat. Get in with Nikki B. Hit our opponent. Modern has been so much better since it was banned. Yeah, maybe we'll try it. We'll have to poll the chat. I don't know. We don't play many Eldrazi decks. I don't know if that's something people want to see or not, actually. Yeah, let's just bounce Astrolabe, draw a card. Replay Astrolabe. Draw a card. Majora did nothing wrong for the 13th month. Heading on to the 2... Ooh, that's a sword, too. Heading to the 2-year resub. Second year of grad school started today. Wish you luck. Oh, well, definitely good luck to you, Majora. That's got to be a lot of work. Lot of work. Well, definitely good luck. What are you going to grad school for? Looting, I was on the fence, honestly. Looting, I was like 50-50 on. I was like, I don't know. I can see both sides. It supports degenerate decks, but it also helps some fair decks. So I was going back and forth, like, should we ban it? Should we not ban it? What do we do? And after playing a week of Modern with it banned, 100% the right choice. I have no doubt in my mind. Modern is so much better than it used to be. Yeah, I feel like this deck could use Force of Negation. I think the downside is, I guess we actually do have kind of a lot of blue cards. I was going to say we don't have that many blue cards, but with Knuckleblade's like perfect for pitching. That's like its primary function. Pitch into forces. I think they were asking about Smuggler's Copter in Modern. Who was asking about Smuggler's Copter in Modern? Yeah, they can still storm off because Teferi, storm copies are not being cast. So our opponent casts the original spell. The copies will still trigger because they're not being cast. So Teferi doesn't actually stop it from happening. What does this do if we flip it? 10 damage to a creature or planeswalker. Reanimate something. Draw 2 cards. We can hit our opponent for 8. I guess we should have cowaddled. Well. Brainstorm with Jays. Rest in Peace is decent. Put back Batterskull. Put back Put back Nicole Bolas. Verdant Catacombs. Crack Verdant Catacombs. Yeah, Nicole Bolas doesn't do damage to opponents, though. Planeswalkers or creatures. It would be sweet if we could just 10 our opponent, but can't actually do that. Get a breeding pool. Chaos Engineer for the 16th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Any plan to start revisiting old against odds decks that had a poor record? Yes. I want to start doing more revisits. Probably not the exact decks, but some of the old cards that could have went better. That is definitely on my list. Chef Essich, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 6-month resub. Big soups here for you too. Thank you. So yeah, I definitely expect we will be doing more of that in the future. So let's rest in peace. Nuke the graveyards. Take up Teferi. Play new Teferi. Keep new Teferi. Bounce Baral. Go to combat. Get in. Hit our opponent. Down to 6. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Big Fudge! Have you seen any Training Grounds? Big Fudge, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Have you seen any Training Grounds Urza builds yet? An opponent scoops it up. All right, taking down Storm. That's always a good one to beat. It always feels good to beat Storm. Almost as good as beating, like, Tron. I have not seen Urza Training Grounds, although that does sound cool, just to keep, like, spinning the wheel. 2 is a lot. Even with 1, though, I guess it's 3 mana, so that does sound really sweet. That could be a fun, like, Against Odds episode. Yeah, Nicole Bolas, when it flips, it only hits creatures or planeswalkers, unfortunately. Yeah, that was a very weird Storm draw. Very, very, very strange. I don't know what was going on with our opponent's deck, but we'll take it. Anytime you can beat Storm, it's a good time. So what are we thinking? Let me pull this card up before we jump into the next round, because I'm very curious. We keep getting this, like, random information on Throne of Eldraine, but we don't know what the stuff does yet. So we asked this a little earlier, but then we were doing, like, reminders. So give me your thoughts now before we move on. Food token. I heard someone say 2 life. It's like a clue that makes 2 life. Is that confirmed or is that speculation? Oh, maybe the opponent thought that 3 fairy messed up Storm. I don't know. I guess that's possible. 2 life or a +1/+1 counter. Burger token. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it looks like. Alright, there's no confirmation yet. I think it's going to be a treasure with a different name. I guess that makes sense. Like, you eat food and get mana, get stronger. Hey, what's up, Doors? And then what about this? Like, how do you think Flaxen Intruder works? My thinking was, it was almost like Aftermath on creatures. Like, you play it as a 1/2 creature, and then you can cast the second half from your graveyard. But then someone else said they thought you could just cast it either side. So is it like a split card of a creature to sorcery? It just works like a split card. So if you have Flaxen Intruder, you can choose to either cast it as a 1 mana 1/2, or you could pay 7 mana and get the token half. Okay, so kind of like split cards, but 1/2 is a creature. I guess that's a cool mechanic. Cast the sorcery. That's what I was worried too. Like, is the sorcery from the graveyard? There's another new card? Uh-oh. Do we have a exclusive brand new card that hasn't been seen yet? There is. Number 10. All right, let's take a look at this one. Brand new, hot off the presses, Sarab to be your mastermind for the 2-month resub. Happy 2 year to you. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for you. This is Love Struck Beast. So 3 mana, 5/5. It can't attack unless you control a 1/1. Oh, it's Beauty and the Beast. Or Heart's Desire, 1 mana, sorcery adventure, create a 1/1. So I still don't know how this works though. This set's gonna be sweet. Like, the flavor is so cool. I mean, that's definitely Beauty and the Beast. The flavor is going to be really sweet. I'm really excited for that. Braun, for the 1 year resub, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, the flavor is great. Forecast, that's an interesting idea. I don't know. So you could cast it like anytime or repeatedly for the first half. I wonder how it's going to work. That's the only thing I don't know. Like, it seems like a powerful card. A 3 mana 5/5, that's good stats. A 1/1 for 1, not exciting, but it does support that. I don't know. Maybe you can play the adventure once the creature is in play. That would be awkward. How do you cast a creature that's already on the battle? Like, do you pick it up and put it on the stack off the battlefield? What if it gets countered? Does it go back to the battlefield or to the graveyard? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like flashback, but that doesn't really make sense either. Maybe it's just a split card, but 1/2 of the split card is a creature. I think that's... The more we talk through it, and now that we've seen 2 cards, that seems like the most likely option to me. It's just a split card, but 1/2 of the split card is a creature. That's my guess after seeing 2 cards, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely awesome flavor, though. The flavor is so cool. Put a weird counter over the adventure spot. Yeah, I guess that could be. Cast it from the battlefield, and it bounces to hand. Yeah, that could be 2. Yeah, the art is really good. This set's going to be super sweet. I am really excited for it. I think I said this before, but if you just told me, like, Fairy Tale set, I'd be kind of like, man, whatever. But after seeing, like, the art and the designs and now some of the cards, it looks so good. Before we jump into round number 3, a super quick reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Throne of Eldraine cards coming soon, or Commander 2019, you got to make cardkingdom.com. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Thank you. So how is your hype level now that you've seen a couple cards? 3 cards. New cards coming out every 2 hours until tomorrow. Ooh, that's what the numbers are. So the preview stream with our gingerbread man that's half eaten, or whatever that stream is. I don't know if it's a preview stream. That's starting at noon tomorrow. So they must be 24 hours ahead, and they're releasing a new card every hour, counting down to the stream. That's pretty sweet. 3 out of 10, really? 3 out of 10 seems pretty low. Do you think a 1 of Golas in this deck could be good? Golos. Maybe. I mean, it would fix our mana. We could activate it. It could be fine. I believe that the stream tomorrow is at noon Eastern or 9 a.m. Pacific. Kind of a weird time because a lot of people are back in school now. Yeah, I'm like a probably 8-ish out of 10. I'm pretty hyped. Hype level through the roof, can't wait. Yeah, this seems like a really cool set. Definitely more hype than... Well, War of the Spark was super hyped. More hype than, I think, Ravnica Allegiance. Guild of Ravnica was pretty hyped too, but this might be more hype than that. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good one. We're going to keep this. We got a removal spell. We got a Tireless Tracker. We got about a... Ugh. If we get Thoughtseize, it's a little worse. 20 out of 10. That's about as hyped as you can get. Temple Garden, untapped, and... Birds of Paradise. Noble Hierarch. The noblest of hierarchs. 6 or 8 out of 10 for me, waiting for some more specific mechanics. Yeah, right now we don't really know what anything does. Yes, I have. I've been starting to work a little bit on the article for our preview card. It doesn't come out for a bit still, but it's gonna be a sweet set. I'm very excited for it. Yeah, it's not a Thoughtseize hand. I don't know what our opponent's doing now. Could be Boggles. Ugh, Boggles. Hopefully it's not Boggles. Yeah, I think we're going to be done with Llanowar for a minute. Seeing the 3-mana Planeswalker, I would be surprised if we have a 1-mana Mana Dork. I mean, it's not impossible, but it seems unlikely to me. I bet we're going to have a standard without Llanowar or Elvish Mystic or Birds of Paradise. Man, is Birds of Paradise too good for standard? Or now that we've gotten 1-mana Mana Dorks back, could we have Birds of Paradise come back? It seems possible. So other than Kindle... Yeah, the Kindle of Carnage deck is very spicy. That's a really cool idea. I did not realize Kindle of Carnage was even a card. Opponent, another Birds of Paradise. Maybe this is just like green-white. Yeah, it looks like green-white Stoneforge or Taxes or something. Opponent passes. Alright, Breeding Pool tapped, pass the turn. Sand is so slow. Opponent untaps. Standard Rakdos Wheels. Eladrami. Uh-oh. Is this... Ooh, it's the combo deck. Okay. Well, this might be bad. Devoted Druid. The only good news is our opponent only has 2 cards in hand. So they need 2 combo pieces to Fairy Time Raveler. Well, Prismatic Vista. Crack it. I don't know if we can get out of this or not. Snow-covered Blades. Teferi. The Raveler of Time. Bounce Giver of Roots. Draw a. Yeah, Vizier Druid combo is a good one. I would like to see Shared Fate again. Ooh, that would be a good one to revisit. Shared Fate is such a unique archetype. The idea that you play bad cards to make your opponent's deck bad is just so unique. Rakdos Wheels. That does sound really cool. Glenhorn Buccaneer is another unique card that we just like haven't played with at all yet. Uh-oh. Is this Coco? Ballista? Might be Ballista. Finale X2. Alright, so opponent, infinite mana, because that's what this deck does. Jawan, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. I'm glad to be back here, folks. And Jonestown Dixie Cup, welcome you as well. Big soups here for our new subscribers. Really? Viridian Longbow. So this must be a Stoneforge build of the deck. So... I guess technically this is very slowly infinite damage. Tap, untap, make a bunch of mana. Ping. Alright. Sure. Sure. We did beat Storm, but now we're getting Vizier Druided. Well, we get Abrades, we get Dismembers, we get Plague Engineers, we get Spell Snares, I guess. Stops a lot of their combo pieces. Truth, what is this sort of Truth and Justice for? Does anyone have any idea why we'd have sort of Sword of Truth and Justice. It feels like such a bad sword. Sinew and Steel, meh. I guess that's most of what we want. Just whatever removal we can have to stop our opponent's deck. We can go down a couple Coatls. Our opponent isn't really an attacking deck for the most part. Maybe go down like 2 Coatls. Go down a Teferi Time Raveler. And maybe like a Jace. Maybe something like this. Yeah, we have Fire and Ice in the main deck. We have Sinew and Steel, which I think is really good. I really like Sinew and Steel. But then we also have Sword of Truth and Justice, and I have no idea why we have Truth and Justice. That's the one that gets me. You can protect against Path with the sword. That's true. I mean, maybe that's the idea, is just to play it for the protection. I guess we have a couple Planeswalkers to proliferate on, which is... Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Oh. 6? We only have 21 lands in this deck, too. Alright, I guess we're gonna try... We're gonna try something like this, I think. Nux? Okay, yeah, let's try it like that. Yeah, I thought I submitted 62 cards, and that would have been kind of a disaster. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. The effect just isn't much, though. Like, the protection's fine, but... +1/+1 counter on a creature, then proliferate? That does not seem super powerful to me. Maybe it's better than it looks. Ooh, okay. Trust the magic gods. We got 20 lands in our deck. We get a redraw of Astrolabe. We gotta be good. We gotta be good. We only need one more land to get to Stoneforge. We got a Lightning Bolt. Come on. It's gonna work. Is there ever a reason to go over 60 minus Battle of Wits? No, not really. Other than... not many, I guess I would say. Sometimes there's reasons to, like, against mill, sideboard in, like sideboard up to more cards. Ooh, that is a land. So there are, like, fringe situations like that. But as far as just, like, building your deck with more than 60 cards, the only other real example I can think of is... Oh, we're hitting all of our lands. Yeah, let's Stoneforge. Land untapped. Add white. The only other example I can think of is some Scapeshift decks, like the weird Bring to Light Scapeshift style decks. Some of those were playing more cards to have enough lands to Scapeshift into. I'm still not sure if that's actually a good reason, but that was a thing that people like did at one point that kind of worked. There's Devoted Druid. Ugh. Are we just gonna die? Did we play this wrong? Did we need to bolt last turn? That's not bad. So we will Lightning Bolt, Giver of Runes. Okay, staying alive. Yeah, so I guess maybe there's some fringe reasons, although I'm not sure they're actually, like, good reasons. Giver of Runes. Down. Polluted Delta played. Pass the turn. So, I mean, worst case, we can Assassin's Trophy if our opponent has the infinite combo. You could play, like, 100 planes in your Endless Horizons deck. But then it, like, reduces your odds of drawing Endless Horizons, so it might be bad. Jeff used to play 62 cards, with 2 of them being sideboard cards, and have 13 sideboard cards. Huh. That's... I would have to ask Jeff about that. I wonder if that's something that he still would do, or if that was something he decided wasn't actually a good idea. Hey, welcome back, KW Jazzman. Good to have you. I'm doing well. This is first stream back from Vegas and GPs and vacation, so yes. Oh, man, they do have it. So I'm doing well and excited, very excited to be back. Let's take... We have green. Yeah, let's just take snow-covered swamp. Snow-covered swamp. Assassin's Trophy. Opponent tapping, untapping. Tapping. Alright. Mana has been floated. We're playing a 5-color Stoneforge pile. Opponent. Vizier. And Eternal Witness. Alright. Well, at least it's summoning sick. So we don't just lose next turn. Not dead yet. Staying alive. Giver of Runes. We draw Breeding Pool. Well, Breeding Pool. Untapped. Black, blue, whatever. Make some red. We're just going to run out Nikki B. Nagal Bolas. Opponent's got to discard something. Noble Hierarch. Alright, well, hopefully they don't have a finisher now. They're basically empty-handed. Iguanazar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh, Iguana Singer. I guess that makes slightly more sense. Opponent. Bassett. Ooh, so close. Well, I think we needed to fairy. Oh, we still might just be dead. Play to fairy. Bounce, Giver of Runes. Draw a card. Fetch land? Fetch land, please. Yeah, opponent, protection, sure. I left Gayborn! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Right now we're 1-1, Reeve Daddy. We lost to Death Shadow, beat Storm. Fetch land. Fetch land for a braid. That actually works. Okay. We killed Devoted Druid? Or Vizier? I guess Devoted Druid, I guess? Alright, that was a good draw. That was a very good draw. Snow-covered mountain. Lets us abrade. Get rid of Devoted Druid. Combat. Get in with Nicole Bolas at our opponent. We're fighting! We're fighting the combo pieces. Pass the turn. Opponent to 14. Untaps. Yeah, getting rid of Devoted Druid means it takes 2 more turns because it needs to be not summoning sick. Giver of Runes returns. Horizon Canopy. Wow. Are we going to get there? Man, I always feel like I'm going to lose to this deck. I usually do, I guess. But it always feels, sketchy. Oh, man. Modern is so much better, Jazzman. So much better than it was. Bone it. To fairy. Sure. To fairy down. Passes. Well, let's Astrolabe. Draw a card. Into. Nux. Well, let's go aggro. It's Nux time. Savage Knuckleblade. we do have a sort of fire and ice in this deck. We do. Haste it. Go to combat. Go attacking. Knock you down to 6? Yeah, Nux, it's sweet when it works. Opponent's down to 6. And what do they have? Vizier, number 2. That's fine. That's not killing us. Opponent passing. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt off the top. Ran in 6. Oh, that puts us 1 damage short. Alright, go to combat. Maybe they won't play around the Ren in 6. Attack, attack, attack. Maybe they take the Stoneforge hit, and then we get to 6 them. Protection. Yup. Come on. Don't block it. Don't block it. Don't block the Stoneforge. Opponent. Blocks. Don't block it. Oh, okay. Kills the Stoneforge. Goes to 6. Yup. Well, now we play Ren in 6. Get back Polluted Delta. Tireless Tracker. Polluted Delta. Clue. Crag Polluted Delta. Clue. Grab a land. And it's looking pretty good. It's looking good. Opponent. Yeah, I wish we could get rid of the Giver. Opponent scoops it up, and we got there against the combo deck. The dream is being lived somehow. Somehow. Can you give Nux Trample? Wait, is that a thing? Yeah, not Trample. Haste, bounce it back to your hand, or +2/+2. No Trample option. Well, that kind of works somehow. Yeah, that's just not one of old Nux's abilities. It does many good things, but that's not one of them. Do we want to change anything? What are the chances that we get a devoted druid with a counter on it and we can proliferate it to death? Is there any chance that will actually happen? Oh, I'm doing well, Big Nips and Magic Tips. How are you tonight? That's got to be the longest of long shots. Yeah, that's probably not worth sideboarding for. It would be sweet though if it ever worked out. Yeah, alright. We got a pile of cards. Let's do it again. Trust in our Nux. I thought I'd ask, how often do you play stacks at EDH? For some reason, people don't enjoy the archetype, but I'm one of the people who does. And if you do, what question do you use most for the archetype in question? I don't play too much EDH stacks. I mean, maybe some people would disagree with that. I occasionally play, like, a hate card or two, like a Damping Sphere or Graveyard Hate, but I don't typically play full-on stacks. Opponent has Giver of Runes. Well, the Snow-Covered Forest, Birds of Paradise. Go. Giver of Runes is so good in this deck. Helichrome! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. My theory when it comes to EDH is you want to make sure the entire table has fun. So I try to avoid things that are not fun for the rest of the table, man. How consistently does this deck have its combo? That seems like it's happening non-stop. What do I put in Hammer Time for Faithless Suiting? I think more Sigarda's Aids, Astrolabe. I think more Sigarda's Aids. Alright, Prismatic Vista, crack it. I think we need to hit like another Bolt. That's asking for a lot. More Sigarda's Aids or Magnetic Thefts, and then probably just a couple more removal spells. Unless you have Stoneforges, then I would definitely try Stoneforges. But I tend not to recommend that just because it's so expensive, and it was originally a budget deck. Yeah, alright, Stoneforge. We can't stop the combo anyway. We can bolt the Giver of Runes, but that doesn't really save us. Take the sword. Pass the turn. Alright, well, let's see if they got it. If they got it, they got us. There's no Niv-Mizzet Reborn. We don't really have the right combination of colors for... Yeah, alright. Not much you can do about that. Turn 1 Giver, turn 2 Devoted Druid, turn 2 Vizier. Not a whole lot we can do. Opponent, add an infinite manas. There's a Commander Clash this week. There's special episodes the next 2 weeks. And then we'll start the next season proper the week after that. But there will be a Commander Clash this week. Loopaloose 89 for the 3rd month. What do you think of Damia Sage of Stone as a card advantage for Expel EDH decks with Unbound Flourishing? Ew. Well, I need to actually reread exactly what Damia does. Death Touch, skip your draw step. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have fewer than 7 cards in hand, draw cards to equal the difference. Okay. So, you basically get to draw 7. I mean, I think it's fine. It seems like a good card. I think the question is, like, how empty-handed are you getting? If you can get empty-handed or play several cards a turn, I guess the only downside... Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fine option. Yeah, Unbound Flourishing is super fun. Yes, there is a live episode. 2 live episodes, actually. 1 hour special crossover episode with SCG. All right, opponent... 20. Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 combo pieces played on turn 3. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say about that. Other than, oh no! Oh, the Lightning Bolt 1 card deeper. Well, I guess sometimes you still just die on turn 3 in Modern. Even with all the bannings and improvements. Sometimes... Yeah, you just get 4 card comboed. It is kind of amazing how consistently that deck seems to be able to do that. So, Commander Clash, 2 special episodes. This Friday and the next Friday. Then the new season kicking off the Friday after that. Yeah, we were talking about Lovestruck Bees. We were trying to figure out how the mechanic actually works. That's kind of the hard part that we haven't figured out yet. One thing I've learned about, Devoted Druid deck, Tron decks are like that for me. I just always assume that the Tron deck has it. But sometimes they don't. Tron actually has a lot of fluff in their deck. What do you think of an Ingot Chewer, but a Thoughtseize and you lose 3 or 4 life? I'm confused by the question. Ingot Chewer is a creature that blows up an artifact, right? Thoughtseize, you lose 3 or 4 life. I'm very confused by what that means. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with that too, Zach. It's always hard when they print new cards, and there's it's gonna be super fun because there's multiple versions. So I don't even know how many versions there are. At least 2, and maybe more. With those special packs, so it's going to be fun for listing on the site. Quantum! How are you for the 30th month? Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. That's my guess, is it's just a split card. I agree with you, Balana. That is my guess as well. Just a relatively normal split card, except 1/2 is a creature, which is kind of what makes it unique. Man, we're playing all the unfair decks. Is this... Oh, there's Nux. Nux abounds. What is a food token? Is it a Dorito? I mean, I don't even want to know what people are going to use at their Oh. What? Hogek is banned, right? Did someone not get the message? Are we getting milled? Oh, they're just milling us. Okay. Okay, we've been milled. And we'll get milled again. I have no idea how this matchup goes. Milled, milled. Opponent passes. Ren in 6. Well, getting back lands is kind of sweet. I guess we gotta just Assassin's Trophy this. It feels so bad, but... I mean, I think that's what we gotta do. We can't just let them just crab us. Apparently crab beats Nux. Who would have thought? So, Assassin's Trophy, Hedrid Crab. Opponent gets a land. We have 44 cards in our deck. Ooh. And we're a 21 land deck, which isn't great in this situation. Mess with the Crabbo, you get the Stabbo. Yeah, I know. That's what I imagined. We're going to go to pre-release, and people are just going to be like dumping chips on the table and cookies, whatever food is handy. That's my food token. There's a Field of Ruin. Glimpses us for a billion. And passes. We draw Jace. Well, yeah, I guess we Nux. Nux. We got a threat. It doesn't hit until next turn. We can't haste it, but if we never play a fetch land or a non-basic, they can't make us shuffle. That's something. How was the rest of my vacation? Did I do anything particularly fun? So I hung out in Vegas. I did a little bit of gambling, played some cards and some just random casino games. So that was fun. Ate some good food. I didn't run into many Magic people. I was wondering if there were other Magic people that were going to be doing the same thing. Urvog, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Oh, Anoronics, I don't know. I will have to look into that because you definitely should have a gift sub badge. Oh, Hardcast. Oh, Hardcast. Well, go to combat. Nuck you. Down to 15. Tireless Tracker. Flooded Strand. Get a clue. Pass the turn. Can we live long enough? Oh, maybe we shouldn't have played the fetch. That does turn on Field of Ruin, sort of. Oh, Visions of Beyond draws 3. Anoronics! Yeah, I am not sure. Maybe it's because there wasn't a sub. I know you've donated a ton of gift subs, Anoronics. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our news. More crabs. For our re-subscriber. Sorry, I meant a creature that evokes for Black and Thoughtseizes. Oh. That would be very good in Living End. That would be very strong in Living End, I think. That's exactly what Living End would want. And other Cascade-style decks, too, probably. Scheming Symmetry. Are we just getting milled to death? Mill. I wonder, so do you think this deck is bad, or do you think we're hitting weird matchups, or both? We'll take another Nux. Opponent, of course, has Archive Trap. And a land and the mills. 3 cards. So we need our opponent to have literally nothing forever. That's ambitious. Alright. Well, come on. Nothing forever. Nothing forever. Anoronics handing out more gift subs. Tickbed with the gift sub for Anoronics. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I'll go to combat. Attack, attack. I mean, this is all we can really do. Assassin's Trophy the Crab. Hit our opponent for 7. And we gotta hope our opponent has nothing. Literally nothing that mills. Opponent. Down to 8. We pass the turn. Untaps. 3 lands. 3 lands, please. If it's 3 lands, we can win. It is possible. The problem with Arena right now is it's all standard, and I want to play Throne of Eldraine standard, not current standard. Hostafarian for the 19th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. They haven't killed us yet, somehow. Shelldock Isle. Oh my... Oh! Oh, we got him! We got him! Oh my goodness. Okay. That was incredibly lucky. Oh, you finally got the sticker? Awesome to me, bro. Hey, good to see you, Hostafarian. I am doing well. We should not have won that. I do not believe. Well, so someone was asking about playing more cards than you should. And I think this is a matchup. It's a little sketchy with only 21 lands, but I think we're just going to bring more cards in from our sideboard. Anything that can be relevant. And hope that our mana works out. I think that's our main plan. Alright, 69 cards, 21 lands. What could possibly go wrong? Gamarino! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Your 2-year-old thought the Saffron Olive sticker was a elephant? I guess I can see that. It's a little bit cartoon elephant-y. Okay, this is the downside of sideboarding in 9 cards and not having more lands. Alright. At least we got London Mulligans to save the day. We will put a Polluted Delta to the bottom. Let's see if those extra 9 cards are going to help. Yeah, mauling to 4, that's a bit aggressive. That's a bit aggressive even for me. I guess I kind of like the mill plan, oddly, at the moment, since it is good against Stoneforge. Like, there's a lot of things that search libraries right now. I kind of want to tutor up a better Stored with Stoneforge. There's a crab. And fetch land. Yup. Milled. Crack it. Crack it. Opponent's going to play around it. Well, alright. You're going to get us again. Kill the crab. I know, we do need to play Verity Circle. I've tried to make it work, but maybe we'll just do it for a stream. I've tried to make, like, budget decks for it, and I've never got it in the right spot. But it is a really unique card that we definitely do need to play at some point. And there goes our Rest in Peace and a Jace. Well, crab down. Opponent passes. Yeah, Snow-Covered Plains. Stoneforge. Mill away, opponent. Mill away. Yeah, let's just batter Skull. Pass the turn. Archive Trap. Untaps. Still got 41 cards, though, thanks to our sideboarding plan. Is it Phoenix dead? I think it's definitely gotten hurt severely. Dead might be too strong, but it definitely has taken a huge step back thanks to the bannings. Losing Faithless Looting, pretty big deal for that deck. Thicket Basilisk, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, Prismatic Vista, go. No attacks, gonna get Batter's Call into play. Opponent untaps. And, alright, Shelldeck Isles. Sure. Hiding it away. So who was actually at GP Vegas then? I'm curious what people thought of the Command Zone thing. The people who were there. Is Tormenting Voice too slow for Phoenix in Modern? It might be one of the best remaining options. It's definitely a lot slower than Faithless Looting. Went all 4 days. What did you think? Like, what was your opinion of the Command Zone? You never saw me? How is that possible? Oh, Iggy, I'm so sorry. I figured I had gotten seen by pretty much everyone. Oh, that's disappointing. Well, I'm sorry, Iggy. Yeah, get in with Batterskull. Hit our opponent. Maybe. Try to. Did I go to the New York State Fair? I did not. I was in Vegas for pretty much the entire time. It was a little weird. Me and my friends didn't do it. We went to the side tables. That makes sense. Yeah. I had mixed feelings about it. Like, the upside is there's, like, dedicated commander play space, which is really nice. So I thought that was sweet. On the other hand, it was a little weird that it was a little, like, paywall-y. So for me, it was really hard to figure out, like, what to do. I would feel so bad if I was, like, in the Command Zone and not able to meet people that wanted to meet me because they didn't have Command Zone passes. So I don't know. It's definitely awesome to see all the support for Commander, though. Hey, what's up, Armchair General? How are you? Good to see ya. Yeah, I did stay on the strip, the touristy thing. It is really interesting, though. As someone who's only been to Vegas a couple times, it's really interesting how the rest of Vegas is just kind of a normal city. We went on Crim's adventure to get... Oh, no. I don't remember the name of it. Booyah. Something, it's not Booyah. Someone listened to the podcast and will remember. whatever weird drink Crim likes. But it was very interesting to get outside of the touristy areas of Vegas and see that it was actually like just like any other city. When if you just stay on the strip, you assume that Vegas is all the strip for some reason, or at least I did, just from going there like last GP Vegas. It seemed like that's what Vegas was, but it's actually just a normal city, except for the strip. Boba! Yes, Boba! Crimin is Boba. Am I going to SCG Syracuse in a week and a half? Hopefully. What do we take? We have a Bolt for the Crab. Nux gets in damage. Maybe we just take Nicole. We don't have the mana for Nicole Bolas. Renin 6? We gotta close out the game. What is our... Actually, maybe we just take Jace. Let's take Jace. Jace to control our opponent's draws seems good. Alright, so opponent cracks. We will bolt the Crab. Wow. Did our opponent just throw... Did our opponent just throw away Scheming Symmetry? That's what they just played Scheming Symmetry and then cracked their fetch. I'm not a mill player. Maybe I'm missing something. That seems a little bit strange as far as lines go, but yeah. And now we get to do Jays. And start playing the control the top of your deck game. Crab. I think that's fine. Get in with Stoneforge. Hit our opponent. They can't have that many lands left. What do you think of Gruul Prowess in Standard? I have never seen a Gruul Prowess deck in Standard. Yeah, that was a strange one. That was a very strange line for our opponent. I mean, our opponent still might win. We still are down to 34 cards. And we don't have a fast clock at the moment. I guess we can eventually get a batter skull on something to speed it up, but they still might win. Oh, I'm excited for daily spoilers. I'm excited to be back to being to doing content. One thing I realized, and I kind of already knew this, but when I went to vacation, do you need a special mic in front of you or do you use a headset mic? I'm using the headset mic. I should probably upgrade my recording system more, but I've always had good luck with this headset, so I've stuck with it for now. How was your Oathbreaker deck in Vegas? I'm the one who told you to switch to Teferi's Time Twist. Ooh, I ended up switching to Cloud Shift. I think it's Cloud Shift. The 1-mana white one. Teferi Time Twist is another interesting idea. I'm back, ML Judas. I'm excited to be back. So it worked out very good. Thank you for the ephemerate tip, because I definitely would have messed that up. I didn't realize that unique rule of the format. Well, let's take up Jace. Glimpse to the bottom. And then, yeah, I mean... Actually, maybe... I guess Nicole Bolas is probably better. Yeah, let's do that. Nicole Bolas. Make our opponent discard. Our clock is slowly getting there. But one of the things I realized in Vegas is just how awesome all of you are. Like, I already knew this. It wasn't a new revelation, but how awesome all of you are, and like how just lucky I am to get to play Magic and do what I do. So it was very hard not, like, going on vacation is weird when you really love what you do. It's so strange. It's like the weirdest thing. So I think it's good, and I had to like convince myself, like, okay, it's good for your mental health to like not do this. In the long run, it's gonna be for the best for content and everything, but it's very awkward to take vacation when you really love your job. That's definitely something I realized. It's just weird. So like, I want to just like play Magic because that's what I do and that's what I love to do. So that was interesting. But I got to 5-0 a couple of times. I cheated a little bit and got a couple of 5-0s. What's the ephemerate trip? So in Oathbreaker, apparently there's... did I play any poker, any gambling stories? Ooh, Pithy Needle. Interesting. Ephemerate in Oathbreaker, apparently there's a rule in Oathbreaker. If your signature spell goes anywhere, it goes back to the command zone. So you actually don't have the option to ephemerate and then rebound ephemerate. It just automatically is going to go back to the command zone. So it basically works like a Cloud Shift, I guess, just a one-shot effect. But yeah, something to keep in mind. Yes, we do need to play Craps. I learned Craps a little bit. Now, I didn't do a ton, but I started to learn during my vacation part, and I can see how that would be very addictive. It's just like such a fun social game. Ugh. 40 is a lot of life. That's a lot of life. Well, take up Jace. Detection Tower. Opponent can draw a Detection Tower. Equip Sword. Go to combat. Attack. Oh, this has been such a weird game. Hit our opponent. blow up Pithing Needle. Pass the turn. Yeah, so Craps is really interesting. As far as gambling stories, let's see. I ended up losing money overall. Didn't have any like crazy wins or anything. I didn't gamble a ton. I did a little bit though. Yeah, I guess we're gonna run out. Drawing a card. Okay, yeah, we're gonna run out Quaddle. Drawing a card is actually a drawback here, but Spell Snare is not bad. I'll take up Jays. Mesmeric Orb. Opponent can keep that. Go to combat. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Nothing to blow up. Oh no. Did I blow up our sword? Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Run out Stoneforge. No. I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid to tutor. Did you do any slot races? Do you know what slot races are? What are slot races, Rutcap? I tried for the first time, like the betting on fake horses game. I didn't do it for very long because it felt very. I'm not a fan of like lottery type gambling. Like if I don't feel like there's some amount of skill involved, it's not all that appealing to me. So just like pulling the wheel on a slot machine, and my brain can't get over the fact that I know I'm like mathematically gonna lose. So that kind of gambling is not all that fun to me for the most part, because I just keep thinking like I know like odds are the math says like there's no way I'm gonna actually come out ahead here. So that kind of kills it to some extent. Well, let's just make the best Nicole Bolas of all time. We're actually killing our opponent in multiple ways. I think we have our opponent dead on board to damage and to Jace Ultimate next turn. Okay, well, sideboarding up all those cards is actually working. Pass the turn, opponent at 12, lethal in every possible way. Brockon and Livu, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, now I guess we got to kill him the old-fashioned way, since our opponent managed to bounce our Jays, sadly. And opponent scoops it up. All right, this is it. We're 2-2. That means this one is for the treasure chest. This one is for all the treasure chests. Can we feed the kids with 5-color Stoneforge Snow Pile? That is the question. We got to win this one. So math keeps you from gambling money. Why not gambling on risky hands? Because I'm bad at math, I guess. I don't know what the answer to that is, honestly. But yeah, like, it does keep me from losing my money gambling, which is good. Although, like, I'll lose money gambling if I'm playing something that I feel like skill's involved in. Even if maybe it's, like, still the odds aren't good. Like, I can talk myself into, I don't know. I could talk myself into, like, oh yeah, I bet I could win money, like, playing poker. Or stuff like that. Because you think there's some level of skill involved, but it doesn't take into effect like, oh, if you're playing against a bunch of like professional poker players, you're probably still gonna lose. Like, sure, you're making decisions, but you're still like not going to come out ahead most likely. But are you going to play Verity Circle after this? Do you have a Verity Circle deck, Connor McLeod? I would like to play Verity Circle at some point, but I don't actually have a Verity Circle deck. Opponent Inquisitions. Treasure chests, though, the math actually kind of supports them. If you look at the EV of treasure chests, it's usually around breaking even, or sometimes even coming out ahead. Maybe we might get to do a game of Moomir today. Seems possible, probable even. Opponent attacks an astrolabe. Slot races where you and four or five friends sit at identical slot machines, put in $20. You have to bet each time and pull the handle each time. First person around of money wins everyone else's tickets at the time you go broke. So some people actually win and have to give you money. I've lost over $100 on this. That's hilarious. I had never even heard of slot races. That does sound pretty hilarious, though. Oh, man. Nexus of Fate should not have been that hard, Jay Zoller. It really shouldn't have. It shouldn't have. We lost so much. So much value there. Oh man, we opened like 700 chests in Nexus of Fate. And by the time we opened it, it was like I don't remember, $12 instead of 100. All-time favorite commander. All right. Opponent pushes the birds. Whew. I think Yarok is probably climbing the list. Yarok is just, it's like built for me. So I might cheat and say Yarok. Out of older commanders, I'm like a bad person to ask that to because I think I've improved at this slightly. But for the longest time, I never played my commander. Oh, I didn't see that. I did not see your tweet, Zach. How do I calculate the EV of treasure chests? Thankfully, I just let GoatBots do it for me. GoatBots, if you go to their website, they have a EV page. They're one of like the big chains of MotoBots, and they actually have EVs for all of the boosters on there. So yeah, I just let them do it. Treasure chests have a lot of cards, and it would be very cumbersome to calculate the EV. So I'm glad that they do it. Right now, the EV is 252, and they're selling for 2.4. So the value is actually, even right now, it's pretty good. So I hope we get to open some chests. Oh yeah, Zach, is Zach a mod? Should be. Alright. So, opponent, Inquisitions, tracker, 1 of 1. Ooh, Nux. It's a Nux. Well, I guess we're knucking around. Vernicatacobes, crack it. Take a Overgrown Tomb? Take an Overgrown Tomb. Run out Knuckleblade. And pass the turn. What's the most expensive chess card right now? I am not sure. Probably like Jace, maybe. It's got to be just one, like a random, really expensive modern card. I think those are the most expensive cards on Magic Online right now. Because like Vintage and Legacy cards, for the most part, aren't super expensive. Now, this is not the worst. We get to Tireless Tracker. Polluted Delta. Get a Clue. Crack Polluted Delta. Get a whatever. Get a Clue. Red Mana. Bolt Liliana. Pass the turn. That was good, that was good. You can't support a deck that's running Savage Knuckleblades. Knuckleblades is so sweet, though. I played this deck specifically because it did have Savage Knuckleblades. Like, who plays Savage Knuckleblades? Nux. Nux. Jace is like 50 ticks. I guess Renin 6 is probably the most expensive. Renin 6 is like 130. Ew. Alright, well. There goes our Jace and our Tireless Tracker. That was not ideal. Well, play Flooded Strand. Pass the turn. I don't know when Renin 6 is going to come down. The supply on Magic Online is not really going up anymore. there's no more drafts, so very few new ones are actually coming into existence. So I think that is part of the issue. There's a Wrenn and 6. Ugh. That's gonna draw our opponent some cards. Man, losing that Jace was brutal. Maybe we should have played that differently to try to keep the Jace. Yeah, Cocos, we were talking about that card earlier. I still wish I knew exactly how the mechanic worked, but it's definitely a sweet card. 5/5 for 3 that's big. That is big. Overgrowth Tube, untapped, and Goyf. Well, let the crackening begin. Crack Flooded Strand. Take whatever. Breeding Pool. Crack a Clue Draw card. Coatl. Crack a Clue Draw card. Now go, okay, those are two powerful cards. Now Windswept Teeth. Run out Nicol Bolas. Alright. Yup. Opponent has to discard. Hopefully we can ambush this Tarmogoyf with Coatl, and then we're kind of in good shape. We got torn apart by discard. Inquisition, Kolaghan's Command. We got hit by a lot of discard this game. Dusty Boots for the 8th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Butcher Sweet too. I love Butcher of the Horde. I played many Butcher of the Hordes. Opponent, combat. Alright, well, we gotta go for it. Crack, Windswept Teeth. Snow-covered plains. Make some mana. Run out Coatl. Mac Daddy, welcome to the Fishbowl, and Mr. Fickles, welcome you as well. Big soups here for our resubscribers. Thank you. Caca to you, Mac Daddy. Good to see everyone again. I missed you all while I was away in Vegas. Ooh, Stoneforge. I do like that. Well, ambush you. Is this gonna work? Whew, that's good. That is very good. Bolts and pings. Alright. Sure, there goes Nicol Bolas. Opponent passes. Well, let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. For, I guess, just Batterskull here. Take Batterskull. Pass the turn. Hold on to the birds. Gonna die anyway. Manobars! For the 6th month, when do we get Snow Rhino? A siege rhino that drains you for 6 if you control 3 snow permanents. Probably Modern Horizons 2, I would assume. Liliana the Last Hope. Opponent's got all the planeswalkers. Yeah, Lovestruck Beast is sweet, Cocos. Opponent ticks up. Man, and this lets our opponent kill it. Oh, the combo of these planeswalkers. That's actually really brutal. Opponent. Passing. Are we getting Junded out? We have... Oh. Let's see. Let's think about this. Nux. This might be a good Nux. Green, blue, red. Nux. That is a good Nux. Red. Hasty Nux. And, I think we just knock Liliana, I guess. Yeah, it's gotta be right, because that gets back Tarmogoyf for ooze. Yeah, alright. Ho! Ho 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 ho! What other 3-drop in Modern? What other 3-drop in Modern would have done that there? That was Nux at its finest, I think. Opponent. 4 mana. Bloodbraid spins a wheel into Tracker. Ugh. Sure. And they get to get back lands. Yeah, that's not great. Opponent. So now our opponent's the clue maker. Yeah, I guess Lathuhelion. But Nux lives. Lathuhelion dies pretty quickly. Raging Ravine. All right, opponent officially out of cards for the time being. And gets back on land. Gets in. All right. Down to 8. Untap. Misty. Well, Nuck in at Renin 6. J-Hit, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, we will. Batterskull. Birds of Paradise. Pass the turn. These clues are scary. Our opponent can draw into some bad things. Mr. Big MF69, welcome to the Fishbowl. Another land, another clue. Oh, so many clues. Cracks it. Clue again. That's so many redraws. We do have Stoneforges. We have 3 left. One's dead, but we have 3 left in our deck. Opponent. Clue. What do they hit? Gross the Tracker. Yep. 2 cards in hand. Opponent. Hit something. Another Bloodbraid? Ugh. Spins into... Oh! That's not good. That's not good at all. That is probably the death of us. Ooh, Bloodbraid. Bloodbraid seems sweet with Stoneforge. Maybe we should Bloodbraid Stoneforge. That seems... Bloodbraid, Stoneforge, Renin 6. Maybe like Naya midrange. That seems like it could be reasonable. Yeah, that... Yeah, that's the power of Tireless Tracker. The kids might be going hungry. We really needed that Batterskull to live. Now, I don't even know what we're hoping for. Assassin's Trophy. That doesn't really save us. Oh, if we had the Batterskull. So if we stay back, opponent's drawing 2 cards. Yeah, we're just done. Ooh, Seasoned Pyromancer 2. That seems like it could work. Ooh, let me see Connor McLeod. Yeah, we definitely have to play Verity Circle at some point. Ooh, Verity Circle in Modern. I have never tried Verity Circle in Modern. That's definitely... That's super spicy. Ha. Jund A. Well, Sword of Sinew and Steel seems good. Spell Snare seems decent. Maybe Scavenging Ooze-ish, perhaps. Those are probably our main cards. What is bad? Birds of Paradise is bad, but I don't know if we can cut it. Yeah, it looks really fun. What do we do? I feel like... So, Birds of Paradise is really weak to Renin 6. But if we cut it, I don't know how often we're going to cast our spells. 21 lands is not many. So we might have to just keep it, even though it's weak to Renin 6. Batterskull Jace, Nicole Bolas Tracker, they're all good. Nux almost saved the day last time. Our own Renin 6s, they do offer value. We got to cut something. Maybe it is. All right, I guess we're going to cut Birds of Paradise. It does just die. Cut the Birds of Paradise. Go down 1 rare to fairy. Run it like that. Leo's do! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our 13-month resubscriber. Okay. Can't cast anything, but that's fine. Once we draw our perfect land or an Astrolabe, we're in shape. Yeah, Bloodbraid does seem like it could be good in this deck. Opponent, Catagopes. cracks the catacombs. And Blood Crypt, untapped. And Inquisition. Well, joke's on you, opponent. We couldn't cast anything anyway. Yeah, Birds is just so bad against red insects. It's brutal. Unfortunately, our greedy mana without Birds is really sketchy here. Super duper ultra sketch. Exclamation point deck or deck list will get you the deck. Opponent passes. Okay. Well, we can't cast that. Go. Birds is good if you sword it. That's true. If we can get a sword on it, it does protect it. Overgrown Tomb. And there's a Renin 6. Well, I'm glad we didn't have a Birds. Although, I'm sad that we're going to lose to Renin 6. Renin 6 is very strong. Opponent passes. Ugh. Well, maybe we shouldn't have kept this hand. It's possible that maybe we should have just not kept it. That is also true. If you have a sword on something, that something is almost always good. I've debated slotting Stoneforge into Green-Red Eldrazi just for the hype polarity, and then Arctic Mibu to Green-White. Shy of top 8, kind of wanted if there was something between her list and mine. Yeah, I mean, Stoneforge you can slot into a lot of things. That's part of the power of it. It's not that hard to slot it in. Potato David for the 8th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Good to see you, Daniel. Yeah, Nicole, what card are you going to miss most at rotation? I think we've talked before about the card that we would miss least or we're like most excited to have rotate, but I'm kind of, wow. Oh boy. It keeps getting worse by the second. Oh, this is a massacre. So I got to say, I've played a few different Stoneforge decks so far. This might be the worst of the Stoneforge decks I've played, honestly. I think there's a pretty good chance that this is the worst. By a pretty significant margin. Ooh, Treasure Map's a good choice. All the Merfolk, well, at least Merfolk is playable in Modern. I've been testing and playing a Jeskai Nahiri Blade list. What would your opinion be of that type of shell? Do you have a deck list floating around? I assume it's just like Nahiri, Emrakul, Planeswalker-y stuff, control stuff. I mean, it seems like it could be sweet. Potent. Tarmogoyf. Yeah, that's a lot of power for 4 mana. 4 mana, 9 power at the moment. Goyfs are big these days. With all the artifacts and Planeswalkers running around, Goyfs are just huge. And, alright. Well, maybe we shouldn't have kept this hand. Hey, what's up, awesome dude? Haphazard Bombardment is really fun, too. I bet Opt will return. Opt almost feels like the kind of card that is just going to be evergreen in Standard now. I think our opponent's trying to cast another Bloodbraid, maybe? Ugh. Where's our blood braids? Oh, these blood braids are killer. Yeah, we don't have a wrath, so I guess we're dead. Sepsis for the 19th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Kazul Toke like your pure steel against odds. That could be sweet. Do you think that Dreadhorde Arcanus could be in blue a red hammer deck? Can get back Steel Shaper's Gift, Magnetic Theft, Face Shield, plus it has Trample. Maybe. It could be interesting. So what do we learn about this deck? And I think it's a smidge too greedy. It's got a lot of powerful cards. I'm assuming that's how it managed to go 5-0, is just rawly powerful stuff. But it felt really inconsistent. We end up 2-3, which is not the worst record in the history of Modern, but not a good record. Archburglord and Kamal, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Did you see Infect with Hammer 5-0? I did not. That's a thing that happened? Is it, I'm very curious what Infect with Colossus Hammer would actually look like. Oh, there's apparently another deck that 5-0'd. That's interesting. Someone did 5-0. Here's the Hammer Time that 5-0. Oh, this must be the Infect one. Blighted Agent. That seems sweet. No, well, it's not completely over. Our league is over, but we're gonna do something else for another half hour or so to have some fun. Night Elk, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Okay, so like blue-white Infect with Colossus Hammer. Core Outfitter is a pretty sweet idea. The thing, like, what other ways do they have of equipping it, though? Okay, there's Force Sigarda's Aid. Yeah, maybe Core Outfitter is just the way to go. It's a creature. Maybe that's just better than Magnetic Theft. Here's a list. Oh, no. Well, maybe I don't have a list. I thought I had a list in here that I was working on. Yeah, we definitely got to do some more hammering. That's for sure. So we finished 2 and 3. We didn't quite get to feed the children. That's the bad news. The good news is we do get to play a game of Moomir. So if you'd like to Moomir, send me a challenge on Magic Online. Yeah, this is the builds we were playing with before. I hadn't seen the Infect build, and I was working on a Jeskai build, but maybe it should just be straight blue-white. I kind of forgot about Core Outfitter. Core Outfitter seems like, I guess I can, oh, it's not even on there. Yeah, send me a challenge if you'd like to play Moomir tonight, now that our league is wrapped up. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. So this is the build that I was kind of wondering about. A sword heavy build. I kind of wanted to Elberus for the memes, but I still don't know. It seems like Stoneforge, if it dies, it's never going to come into play. That's the issue. Does anyone want to take a guess on how long before Carrick is banned in Commander? Within a year, probably. But this did not have any Infect, so there was no turn 1 kill. Or turn 2 kill. But with Core Outfitter, technically don't even need to play red, like can be straight blue-white. This was more like Teferi's protect the combo. Ooh, alright, Moomir time. Talk about Vegas more. So I stayed down on the strip at the Link, which the Link is fine. I don't think it's one of the crazier hotels, but it has a pretty good location for getting around, which is nice. It's right on the strip, and you can get to basically most of the strip casinos pretty easily, even walking, which walking in Vegas is is always a risk because it's so hot out. But is that where you stayed last year? Yeah, it's definitely got a good location. It's cheap and it's functional. Not one of the like super flashy high-end hotels, but I thought it was decent. So stayed at the Link. Ooh, Flibblethip. That's not bad. Also, before we talk more Vegas, if you're not familiar with Moomir, deck all lands. Each turn, 1 time, you can pay X, discard a card, which will be a land, and you get a token that's a copy of a random creature that converts to mana cost. So our opponent here is paying X, which is 3, discarding an island to get a random 3-drop, which is Stark of Wrath. Tap it to destroy an artifact or creature, but then the permanent's controller gains control of it. I don't know if that's good or bad. I've never actually seen that in Moomir before. K Renegade and Sleen Punch, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. How often do I make it to Syracuse? I don't know. Not like super often, but it's not ridiculously hard to get to. Yeah, Stark actually seems sweet. I don't know why I never play this in EDH. Could even be your commander. It is a legend. Opponent, 4-drop. Sapurzan Outrigger. When it attacks or blocks, put it on top of its owner's library. Okay. I mean, it is a 5/5, but it kills itself pretty quickly. Alright. 4-drop for us. We get... Oh, I forgot about that. That was what Jake played for his infamous Chaos deck. Yeah, I guess that's on flavor for a Chaos deck. What would your picks be if you're able to choose your Moomir creature pool? When it enters a battlefield, choose an opponent. Power toughness is equal to the number of cards in the chosen player's hand. When it deals damage, that's not great for us. Well, I guess actually it'll be fine. We can get low enough on cards that we can block it at least. Ooh, Guessing Sphinx. When it deals combat damage to a player, choose a card in your hand. Player guesses whether the card's converted mana cost is greater than 4. If they guess wrong, you can cast the card without paying its mana cost. Seems very ineffective in Moomir. Hey, see ya, Terry. Thanks for hanging out. We will be back on Thursday with another one, I promise. We are back. We are officially back in stream mode. Opponent. Ooh, Unesh. That is better than ice-fangs by far. Yeah, I just haven't been playing standard Chaos Engineer. I think it's basically just the end of the season thing, I think. I don't think it's that standard is horrible. I think it's mostly that we're just ready for rotation. That's my opinion, at least. Hey, what's up, Max? How are you? I guess this is probably slightly worse. Block there. Kill the Zvigs. Opponent passes. Well, let's make a 6-drop. Oh, ho, 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 okay. Be good to us, Rakdos. Please be good. Huh. I guess that's okay. Alright, okay. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. We heard some of our stuff, but mostly, I think we will choose Swamp. Pass the turn. That could have been a lot worse. Be careful with 6-drops. Played this, got Demon. Yeah, Bells and Lock kills you. If you hit Bells and Lock, it's like Phage, where you just die on the spot. Opponent, 7-drop. Thris. Nintuko Primus. Target creature gets +5/+5 until end of turn. That does make combat tricky. Insect Druid. Old Magic card, so weird. We haven't had many Insect Druids lately, I don't think. Let's make a 7. Alright. Yep. Big Ale. Well, we got a bunch of big flyers, which is nice. I guess we just maybe kill our opponent by beating down with massive flyers. Opponent Starks gets rid of our Rakdos. Hey, I was away for a bit. I didn't notice if you talk more about the new cards. You need to use the Heart's Desire part of it to attack, or do you have to control a 1/1? Wait. Or you need to control a 1/1. Do you really... I really do think that you need to have it in play in order to cast the adventure side. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still thinking... Yeah, no one really knows the new mechanics. There's a stream at noon Eastern tomorrow where I assume that... are going to get... explained, because right now we really don't know. My guess would be that it's like a split card. I'm still in the split card camp. that is just essentially a normal split card. Archfiend of Despair. Alright, go attacking. Hit our opponent to 7. Oh! 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 That kills him! Oh, that's lethal. Archfiend of Despair is insane. Okay. That works. Doubles up the damage, and we got him. Oh! That was very good. Was there anywhere you went in Vegas that surprised you? Where would you visit again? So I mostly stayed on the Strip. And didn't, other than like a couple, like when we went and got boba with Krim, but for the most part I stayed on the Strip and just kind of went to casino-y type places. Did any of it surprise me? I don't even know. Everything about Vegas is just like so over the top that it's hard for it to be like, everything is surprising, but then since everything is so Vegas-y and over the top, nothing is surprising in some ways. Like, you walk around and there's whatever, all these exhibits and flamingos and the fountains and all that stuff, and like, it's all unique, but at the same time, it's like all Vegas-y. See any shows? I went and saw one with Richard and Krim before they left, which was like a Michael Jackson themed show. It was actually pretty good. How many cards do you think you would need to make Moomir and Paper fun? You could have different CMC piles with random creatures in them. I think you need at least can't get away from the Zuberas. Maybe we should just keep making 2s in hopes of hitting more Zuberas. I think you would probably need at least like probably minimum 100 at each converted mana cost. But you wouldn't have to get like, you could probably do it pretty cheaply if you did it like somewhat budget friendly. What does this actually do? Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. If a creature opponent would control would die, exile it, put that number of counters on it where it's the creature's power. Okay, whatever. Get in, hit our opponent. Yeah, I wanted to see Beatles Love. We're going to see that one, but then the night that we went to the show, it wasn't playing, so we went to the Michael Jackson 1 show instead. It was good, though. It had some really cool, like, holographics, like holograph stuff that I hadn't really seen before, So in Moomir, everything's a token, which means Aven Wind Guide is pretty absurd. Everything is flying and vigilant of our opponents. The War Mammoth will save us. We're wrapping up with a game of Moomir, Kevlar. We did a Modern League, and then finished our Modern League. And this is kind of, we got like a half hour left in the stream type of thing. A fun viewer battle-y type format. It is very random. Moomir, it is all really random. Your deck is all lands, and then you basically get a random creature each turn. Regal Bloodlord, beginning your end step. If you gain life this turn, make a bat. Yeah, we're just going to get flown out of this game unless we hit something. O is still my favorite Cirque show, but it's also pretty expensive. I'm going to have to ask Tomer what the one we saw last year is. Maybe it was O. We saw one last year. Tomer really wanted to go to one. So that was the first time I'd went to a Cirque show. And it's definitely an interesting spectacle. It was a good vacation, Kyokin, but I'm excited to be back. It's an exciting Magic time with modern bannings, Throne of Eldraine right around the corner. Did you see the metagame from MPL Sapphire Division? 1 Vamp, 1 Mono U, 1 Esper, 5 Kethis combo. So we might have to try Kethis combo now that it's taken off. I've heard some people worrying about it like being too good for like historic even after rotation. Apparently it's pretty legit. Thankfully no one found it until the format was just about over. like a month ago in the format, or it probably would have ruined standard. Opponent, big blocks. Well, kill the slime, I guess. None of this is good for us. Pass the turn. Yeah, that is not a great meta. The Kethis combo deck in standard. Ooh, opponent gets a redraw with the Regal Force. It's actually convoluted because it doesn't work the way that it sort of seems like it should. Because a lot of people think it's like infinite Mox Opal combo deck, but it's actually not really infinite mana, but it's more based on like looping Mox Ambers to mill yourself with Diligent Excavator on the battlefield. And then eventually you mill enough legendary stuff that you can start milling your opponent with Diligent Excavator. It's a little eggsy. You should a MTG. What if Hagek was banned versus Eldrazi? People said Eldrazi would win, but had not tested it. Yeah, that could be fun. That would be a good Go Magic episode. Did I say Digital Excavator? Yeah, but apparently the deck is pretty legit, I think. It seems like. Opponent gets in. Everything having flying for our opponent's just so hard for us to keep up with. We need Bounce Kraken. Give us a Bounce Kraken. Excruciator. Damage that would be dealt to Excruciator, or by Excruciator, can't be prevented. Meh. Not that good. Do you know enough about Hearthstone to have opinion on the statement that since Hearthstone cards are generally better, a Hearthstone deck would beat a MTG deck every time? Jeez. How do you make that comparison, though? I do know, like, I've played enough Hearthstone to, like, know how it works. Although, I haven't played much at all. We gotta hit Bounce Kraken here, we're dead. I haven't played much at all since Arena came out. It seems hard to compare, though, because Hearthstone doesn't have... The resource system is so different. Like, Hearthstone doesn't have the same mana system. And... yeah, I actually don't know how to compare it. Like, if some of like the big bomby things in Hearthstone that are like 8 or 10, like, they're very strong, but how consistently can you cast, like, there's really strong 10 mana plays in Magic, but because you don't automatically get a mana every turn of the game, it's not really as practical to resolve those things, I would say. So, I don't know. I actually don't know how to compare the two games. I think it's yeah. It seems unlikely. And Hearthstone doesn't have instants. That's the other thing. Like, how would Hearthstone stand up to instant speed interaction? Like, counter spells. Like, would that just invalidate, basically, all Hearthstone cards? Opponent. Pygmy Razorback. Like, yeah, how would Hearthstone stop a Nexus loop? And how would Hearthstone cards... fight through Force of Wills and counter spells and so forth? I actually don't know. That's an interesting question. Anurid Swarm Stomper. Reach can block an additional... That is very much a frog. It's eating a bat as it sits on a... I don't even know. Okay. Yeah. Frog Tribal. Let's do it. 4-drop is... I mostly only play mountains and swamps. Ooh, that would be good if we had deserts. I mostly only play mountains and swamps to avoid negative land walking abilities. And also because black and red typically has the best activated abilities. Escaped? No. 1-2 when it becomes blocked or blocks. Gets +5/+0. I remember this from Rise of Eldrazi Limited. I think this might have been like one of the worst cards in Rise of Eldrazi Limited. It basically just ends up being a 1/2 unblockable, essentially. It does have lifelink, but still, 1/2 unblockable for 4 is not very good. Forests you control are elves that are still lands. Sacrifice an elf. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. I don't know if this means we want to play forests or not. Veriment, there are! We have been landwalked. Oh! Okay. Risky. Risky. Opponent goes to 1 because of Soul Gorger Ogre. Okay. Can we get him one gut shot? One time. Gut shot. Vishino Pyromancer. Anything like that. Yeah, I think we're going to not play the forest. All right. Something that deals exactly 1 damage. Oh, that would be sweet. We will discard a Plains. 6-drop. Oh, 2 damage to target creature. So close. Wait. Oh, this has reach. Okay. I thought we could fly over with Skyjack, but... Alright, we'll pass the turn. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Chain Whirler would do it. Oh, so many things. Phone it. Gonna make a 6. Soul Gorger's brutal. Nimbus Champion. When it attacks you, may return target creature to its owner's hand if its power is less than the number of warriors. Huh. Okay. So just 1. So it doesn't actually do anything. Oh, thank goodness. Opponent. Soul Gorging us. We will take it. We like our opponent being at 1. Brick Racer! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. It's also summoning sick, which is annoying. Maybe it's worth it just to get an extra creature. Alright, we'll do it. We'll play the forest. Make a 6. Sapphire Drake. Oh, opponent still has 2 flyers. Alright, pass the turn. Pass the turn. I think we might be getting there, just barely. Opponent 7. Oh yeah, I guess we did turn on Nimbus Champion, didn't we? Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Well, let's kill it. And that should do it, right? We just have enough flyers, I think. Oh, we should have made a 7. Oh, yeah, we should have made a 7. Ooh, I think we got there. Oh, the Soul Gorger. Sealing the deal for our opponent. The Paraptor. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Oh, sorry, Backfizzle. We finished our Modern League and decided to wrap up with a game of Moomir. Good game, Minty. Good game, good game. Oh, that was a wild one. You had the insane game 2 with everything flying and then Soul Gorged in game 3. That was fun. That was super fun. Oh, man. Yeah, that Soul Gorger was definitely brutal, so, That's Moomir, though. You never know when you'll hit something that'll essentially just lose you the game on the spot, so. Anyway, I think that basically brings us to the end for tonight. So let's see. We played 5-color Snow Pile. I wouldn't recommend it as your Stoneforge deck. A little bit too greedy. Just a little bit. Until next spoiler. I don't know when our next spoiler is coming. Yeah, good to have you, Zelda Zach, for sure. So let's see. what is coming up in the future? We'll be back streaming on Thursday. There'll be a daily spoiler video tomorrow, I'm sure. So that's going to be coming up tomorrow. If you missed anything, you can find it on the replay YouTube. Verity Circle, I will try to play a Verity Circle deck at some point, Connor McLeod. We're not going to play it tonight, but at some point. Savage Knuckleblade, it's a cool card. It did some good things, hasting into like kill planeswalkers, which was nice. I don't know if it's good enough overall, though, so close-ish. It might be better as something else. A Kitchen Finks or more Planeswalkers. It is spicy, though. That is the good news. So, we'll Verity Circle at some point, Connor McLeod. Not tonight, but at some point we will, I'm sure. So, next preview should be in 10 minutes. Ooh. I guess that is pretty close. All right, let's do a best of one Moomir. We'll do a best of one Moomir. If anyone else wants to challenge me, just a best of one Moomir. We'll wait until the next spoiler comes up. We'll wait until 9 o'clock to see if another spoiler comes up. If another spoiler comes up, we can look at it, and that's how we'll wrap up the stream tonight. Hey, see you, Max. Thanks for hanging out. We will be back on Thursday, of course, with another stream. So yeah, send me a Moomir challenge if you wanna do a best of one game, and we'll wait. We'll wait till 9 to see if we get one more card to look at. So yeah, the cards so far, I mean, I don't know. It's very hard to analyze these Throne of Eldraine cards without knowing exactly what they do. Like, it's so hard to know. Let's assume it's a split card. How good would these cards be if it was literally a split card? Like, you can just cast either half from your hand. Flaccid Intruder? I mean, if there's a lot of artifacts and enchantments running around, it gets better. I guess it would be fine. Lovestruck Beast actually seems pretty powerful. I don't know. We've seen big things with a drawback that need like a condition to do anything before. They can be kind of hit or miss, although having a 1/1 doesn't seem that hard. Although I imagine there's going to be times where you like have this, your 1/1 gets killed, and you're really sad because you can't attack with your 5/5. I do love the flavor of Lovestruck Beast, though. But what if they were flashback? That was my initial thought, is you play it as a creature, and then once it dies, you can flash it back from the graveyard. Although that, I think it's less likely after seeing Lovestruck Beast, because Lovestruck Beast, like, you need the 1/1 to be able to attack with the Lovestruck Beast. So it seems weird that you have to play your 5/5, have it die, and then make the 1/1, which would support. It's got to work together more than that somehow. Some people are suggested, like, casting them from the battlefield, but I just don't know how that would work within the game rules. Like, you have Lovestruck Beast, and somehow you can cast the sorcery part while it's on the battlefield. I just don't understand how that could actually function with the game rules. So I don't. Maybe that would be interesting, but I don't know. It seems like that would also probably be too powerful, because if you cast it on the battlefield, then you could do it repeatedly, I would assume. Or how would you not be able to do it repeatedly? Oko, food token, I don't know. Most of the questions have been like, or suggestions have been like clues or treasures, maybe like a clue that gains life. Those have been most of the suggestions. Some sort of artifact token where maybe you pay 2, sack it, and something happens. We already have clues that draw cards. We already have treasures that make mana. Some people said gain life. Some people said it could be put a counter on a creature, like a +1/+1 counter. I don't know. Gain life seems like it could be possible. Like you eat food and it makes you stronger type of thing. Like that seems kind of on flavor. That seems kind of on flavor for gaining life, but I'm sure we'll find out tomorrow. Oh, I guess I can challenge. All right, so we're gonna do. All right, here's our plan for the rest of the stream, which we are getting near the end. We're gonna do a best of one Moomir. And then there should be one more new spoiler card in like 5 minutes. So we're going to wrap up our stream discussing the new spoiler card, assuming it does actually come out at 9 o'clock, which is the rumored time. We'll see. We'll see how Wizards does if they're right on the hour. McVizzle, thank you for the kind words and the 2-month resub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Weird upkeep cost on stuff like the Giant from Jack and the Giant Beanstalk, maybe. Yeah, that could make sense. Boat it. Swamp and passes. Well, play a mountain. And make a 2-drop. Food. Pay 1, sacrifice a token, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Okay. Would that be too powerful? I wonder if putting counters on creatures would just be too much. I guess if it's a mana cost, then it's probably not too bad. Maybe like as a sorcery, so it doesn't mess with combat. I could see that. I don't know, like, let's say it was a clue that gained you life. Like, you make it, pay 2, sacrifice it, gain, whatever, 2 life, 3 life. Is that exciting? I mean, it seems like it'd be good in certain matchups. If it was put a counter on a creature, is that more exciting? Maybe it's something completely different that no one's thinking of. That's also possible, that it's some dark horse candidate. Ooh, Kranko actually seems kind of good in Moomir. It actually seems kind of really good in Moomir. Do you think the whole countdown thing is riffing on Hickory Dickory Dock? I guess it could be. Is there any other fairy tale clock stuff it could be? Opponent. Cinder, yeah, except it's counting the other way. I thought that too. Like the clock strikes midnight or whatever, but it's counting down from 12 to 1, which seems backwards for the clock striking midnight. Oh, Wizards has been spoiling the cards today. It seems like every 2 hours on Twitter, and they're also like a countdown number along with them, which is kind of weird. Ooh, poison food. So that would be interesting if there was like food that gained you life or food that took away your opponent's life. That I could see that, like poison food versus healthy food. Or you could do it with counters too. +1/+1 counter, -1 -1 counter. Although we don't usually get +1/+1 and -1 -1 in the same block. Maybe a modal token, choose one, gain a life, put a counter on something, draw a card. Wow, that would be very powerful. Now make a goblin, take our beads. Not a 14. Come on, goblin. Give us more goblins. I mean, Kranko's gonna take over eventually, I assume. 6-drop. How big was the round table? Ooh. I actually don't know. Well, Skizzle Surger. Not exciting, but gets him some damage. Ooh, is it 12 nights? Maybe that's it. But we haven't seen any night cards yet, right? It's all been fairy tale cards so far. Opponent, 6-drop. Bane of Progress. Alright. That's fine. That's actually pretty bad in this situation. Opponent. No attacks. Well, these goblins are going to get there. Sooner or later, they will get there. Sack the token, untap target permanent. Ooh. That would probably have some combo potential. I wonder if that... That might be too scary. Untapping things always has potential to lead to scary things happening. Alright. You must attack me about it. There will be a green knight. Do you think there will be knights in every color in Eldraine? Opponent. See, this is why you don't play islands. If you play islands, you get slipstreamed. Opponent, big attack. Well, I guess they must attack. And sure, no blocking. Well, make some goblins. And I think Krenko might be getting there. Block, 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 block. Oh, we just get to Goblin Wrath, essentially. Kill them all. How good do you think the Planeswalker is? Like, do you think the Planeswalker is actually going to be pretty strong? Alright, opponent passes. Yeah, I think that's what I'm waiting for, too. To see if food does anything good. Well, make an 8. Magmatic Force. Make some goblins. Yeah, I guess we just pass. I mean, opponent's going to need Bounce Kraken to get out of this. Food can't be that insane if it's the +2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, I mean, I guess it could be Clue or Treasure level. We've had pluses that do that before, so I could see something like that. Opponent. Liege of the Tangle. No, we can't get hit by that. That would be bad. The +1 seems crazy good. Yeah, oh, it seems great in Commander for sure. Standard, it can be a little more hit or miss, depending on the meta, because not all creatures are bigger than 3/3s, so you might actually, like, accidentally be upgrading some stuff. Food token will be a blank token. The other card will do stuff with food. Ooh. That's an interesting theory. So it does nothing on its own, but other cards do stuff with it? Block, block. Or block, block. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should work, right? I think that's lethal, hopefully. I think that's like Xyzes, maybe. Do we have a card? Do we have a card? Oh. Alright, well. Huh. Okay. Apparently, this is not what I was thinking. But, 5 Throne of Eldraine cards from Loading Ready Run? Okay, well, let's watch this together then. Maybe this is our spoilers for now.
Come, children, gather round and let me tell you a spooky tale. A tale of magic and death that begins in a witch's cottage, which, because of gentrification, is now located in a swamp.
Get on with it.
A tale of a mermaid out for revenge and her magical glass slipper.
It is a little creepy, Wall of Chaos.
Okay, look, you little bastard. I am trying to tell you a cool and awesome ghost story for 2019. So shut up and let me finish.
Is this a joke? Are there really
the tale
cards?
begins with the witching well.
Don't you mean wishing well?
Did I stutter?
Witching well.
I think you're making that up.
No, I'm not making it up. It's a real card.
Oh yeah? Well, tell me about it.
Fine. Witching Well is an artifact for 1 blue mana.
Ooh, alright, we got a card. Witching Well. 1 mana, enters the battlefield, scry 2, sacrifice it, draw 2 cards. Okay. I mean, it's like a really slow artifacty Serum Visions, but that's not horrible. It's sad, like, is scry 2 enough on its own? You get a bad Divination and a bad Serum Visions. Maybe if you have some artifact synergies, it's worth it.
Well enters the battlefield,
It is
scry
just a
2.
common.
And for 3 and a blue.
I mean, I guess if
sacrifice
artifacts are a
draw
theme,
2
it gets
cards.
better.
Witch's Cottage is a swamp.
Ooh. Wait. Enters a battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more other swamps. When it enters a battlefield, you may put target creature from your... Ooh! Those are sweet because they're fetchable. And that art's really cool. But, I don't know if this one will actually see modern play. But if this is a cycle and they're fetchable, there's a chance that at least some of these see modern play. Being fetchable is a really
Have to
big
add
deal.
black, but it enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more other swamps. If Witch's Cottage enters the battlefield
Okay,
untapped,
okay.
you may put target
Yeah.
creature card from
Oh,
your
yeah.
graveyard on top
Pauper
of your
potential
library.
as well.
Crystal Slipper is an equipment that casts
Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and
For an
haste.
equipped cost of 1, the equipped creature gets
Alright.
+1/+0 and has haste. Wishful Merfolk is a Merfolk.
Ooh, Merfolk are back.
She's a 3/2 that casts for 1 and a blue. It has
Loses defender and becomes a human until end of turn. I mean,
defender, but if you pay
I
1
like the
and a blue,
flavor.
Wishful
I like
Merfolk
the
loses
flavor of
defender and
it.
becomes a human until end of turn. She yearned to walk on dry land, so she might take her vengeance there. Run away together.
Choose 2 different creatures controlled by different players. Return those to... Oh, that's... We've had that before. That's like Peel from Reality, right? I think. Oh, man. The flavor of this set's going to be great. And yeah. I guess those are our previews. I don't know if we're getting any more. We're a few minutes past 9 and haven't got more. So I guess those are our previews. Which one do you like the most? Yeah, the art's definitely cool. The set is oozing flavor and looks sweet, and more are going to be coming. More are coming. But apparently we're not getting an official Wizard spoiler at 9. At least we haven't got one yet. So hype is still only 3 or 2? Miss Sibbit. Or Sisbit. I think my hype level is a lot higher than that. But oh, well, good news is we'll be back on Thursday to talk about whatever else is spoiled in the meantime. Now that I'm back from vacation, we are back to normal. Every Tuesday, every Thursday, content ramping up, spoiler season, all that stuff. R-rated set would be something, that's for sure. Jay Zoller, your hype level is always floating around that range, though, isn't it? Yeah, so in the meantime, if you missed anything, you'd find it on the replay YouTube, on the normal YouTube. Special against odds tomorrow. Not going to want to miss it. Then we get back to normal next week. Keep it out for that daily spoiler videos, all that stuff. So keep it out for that. One more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you are excited about Throne of Eldraine, or maybe you still need some Commander 2020 stuff, you can snag it all over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a saffron olive sticker if you are so inclined. Just mention it in your order notes. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. I was nervous I would come back from vacation and no one would be here. Everyone would have forgotten about me, but you're all here. I love you. It was a ton of fun. I missed you, and I'm already looking forward to Thursdays. So 6 p.m. Eastern time on Thursdays the next stream. So I will see you on Thursday. Until then, have a wonderful middle of the week. Thank you so much for being awesome. I love you all, and yeah, I'll see you on Thursday.